The city of Rabat is ready for the Super Eagles as they are ready to fly past the Atlas Lions of Morocco in the 35th Africa Cup of Nations semi-final. And we are also ready to take you straight from Lagos to Rabat, give you all the beats by beats, minute by minute, all the analysis as they happen, all the opinions as well as the fact behind the fact as Super Eagles chase. Now, continental title from the Africa Cup of Nations. Olushola Ademola is my name. I'm welcoming you to today's broadcast of the Watch Along on Sport Flames on YouTube, where we bring you all of the Super Eagles game as they happen, with all of the blow-by-blow account of every details that you need to know, and that's why it is a watch along that you can also vibe with. I have on today's edition as usual. Olale Toye is here with me. Olale Toye, the atmosphere is charged, the street is deserted, and the fans are ready to give all of their support to Super Eagles, and I'm sure the players will also reciprocate by showing we play in the final where the Teranga Lions of Senegal is waiting.
Shola, I'm really filled with joy, and we welcome everyone to the watch along on Sports Flames. We are all positive Nigerians. If you look at the streets, we are just like, this is our time. This is what we have to do because we have good history against Moroccans. I could remember very well. In 1980, we met at this stage, and Nigeria, we won 1-0, yes. And that year, we won the trophy. So it's really looking like it again that this time around, if we can overcome the Atlas Lions of Morocco, then we have the chance of lifting the trophy for the fourth time.
There's always a fighting chance when you play in the final, so this order must be crossed. But there is this a bit of history that must be rewritten tonight, and that is the history of not being able to win against an host country in the knockout stage, round of 16, quarterfinals, semi-finals, even in the final. Anytime Spigos play against the host country, it's always a bitter taste to show.
Yes, in total, we've met 6 times. That's meeting the host nation at AFCON. And of all the 6 times, we've only won once, and that was in 1980. So, which means history or no history, we really have a chance. Because this tournament, we've broken a lot of records. Not winning 5 consecutive games. We were able to do that clean and clear. So this time around, I see us breaking another record, of not winning when it comes to knockout stages. So this is a good chance for us to rewrite that record.
Is this game coming too early? Nigeria and Morocco, a lot of people have been waiting for this to happen in the finals.
Yes, we can say it came too early. So this is like a final before a final. But we just want to see the best of football. Everybody is really or has anticipated for a repeat of Nigeria Morocco Super, the women championship. So it would have been nice to have the men championship as well, Nigeria Morocco in the final. But it is where we are, and then let's hope that what happened in 2023 will not repeat itself, whereby the Super Falcons also lost to the Moroccans women team. But the way the boys are playing, I think we really have a chance.
Will the Moroccans be scared of the Super Eagles? We failed to qualify for the FIFA World Cup, and we show up very badly in that qualifying round. While they have a blast, they won all of their 9 matches. Will they be scared of Super Eagles because it's a changed team? The way we've played so far in this competition, 14 goals scored. That's the highest by any Super Eagles team in this history of the AFCON. Will they be scared even though they are playing in front of their fans?
I see them definitely because getting to this stage, they also know that it is not the same Super Eagles that played the World Cup qualifier. So this is a really rebranded, refurbished Super Eagles, and they really have time to gel, to bond, and the team chemistry is really there. So I know definitely they will be scared of the Super Eagles. And if you look at the team generally, that's the Super Eagles, our attack is one that you have to be scared of. Because any player in the attack can actually deal with you, can get goals. Victor Osimhen, Ademola, Lookman, and Adams. They've all contributed to the number of goals scored. So that is to tell you, if you look in between the three of them, they've almost contributed all the goal ratio, except Semi Ajayi that scored. So they have been the brain behind all these goals. So that is to tell you that you have to stay on the alert. If you give them little space, then you get punished. So I see Moroccans too, they will definitely be scared and then worried about the attack of the Super Eagles.
All right, one thing the Super Eagles must be wary of is a mammoth crowd at the Rabat Stadium. Almost all the Arab nations are queuing behind the Moroccans because earlier today, the Egyptian team were eliminated by a West African side, Senegal, by a goal to nil, where Sadio Mane scored another great one over Mohamed Salah. So that's the end of the road for Mohamed Salah. Maybe he will never win an AFCON, which is going to be a dent or a black spot in his very rich career CV in terms of as far as football is concerned. But another West African and North African derby is here. That's one of the biggest rivalry in African football. Do you see all of that panning out in terms of whether the Egyptians, Algerians, Tunisians will queue behind Morocco? I know it's been a fierce rivalry between Algeria and Morocco, but for the sake of the North African derby against the North African against the West Africa, that massive derby, will all the Arabs queue behind Morocco this time?
It's very possible. It's really, really possible. Don't forget, it's football, but there's this soft spot when it comes to the same region of nations from the same region.
We've eliminated Tunisia and Algeria.
And Algeria. And don't also forget the jubilation of Adams when the Algerian player mocked the fans.
The Mulumba of
that is to tell you that there is always this support for one another. So that is to tell you. So I won't be surprised.
But the referee is coming from Ghana. Does that have anything to do with how this match will go? Because officiating, especially the one that involves the Moroccans, have been controversial lately. The Tanzanians felt they were robbed in the quarterfinal, in the round of 16. In the quarterfinals, the Cameroons also have a big shot for penalty kick, and almost in similar situations where the penalty could have changed the face of that game. It's a chance for Nicolas for these two sides, but they were denied. The VR wasn't checked, and part of guys that will be checking VR is the South African, and one of those guys on the sideline will be a Tunisian. How does these different colorations will impact this game, or it is going to be free and fair for everyone to have their fair chance of winning?
I think at this stage, the match officials will be very, very, very careful, because a little error can cost you your badge. So, in a way, I don't think the Ghanaian referee will have any influence or any support for the Nigerian. So, all he needs to do is just get on the field, take control of the game, and that was exactly what the Somalian referee did against Algeria in the quarterfinals. Because at a point, they were so aggressive, they were, charging at him like he has this support for the Nigerians. But that is the normal way match officials should do. So I'm not expecting any partial decision or unfair decision. But for the host nation, yes, we can say in a way, let me say they've been lucky. I want to use the word lucky. They've been lucky to have escaped some critical calls like that of Tanzania and also the Cameroonians. So they escaped it. But I just want this Ghanaian referee to probably use a very, very sharp goggle lens and then a microscopic vision that you must ensure that you see everything clearly. Because I do if he took a wrong decision, then Nigerians will be all out for the Ghana Jollof people.
All right, Daniel Lilrarai is the man at the center, and he will be making the because he's already tossing the coin for Victor Osimhen, the man in charge as far as the captainship band is concerned. Because Wilfred Ndidi will not be playing for picking 2 yellow cards and is going head-to-head with Achraf Hakimi, a former African Player of the Year with the current African Player of the Year. are leading their sides out on the pitch today. Let's quickly talk about the lineup. Wilfred Ndidi has been played by Raphael Onyedika, but this time around there is a switch in the position Wilfred plays. Onyeka has been moved back a bit to support Ndidi playing deep in front of the back four, while the Ndidi plays regularly as a screen for the back four, but this now the responsibility fall on the laps of Frank Onyeka, while Alex, who plays free role, trying to look for those defense breaking passes to go forward, while Raphael has been moved forward a bit to act as that buffer that can easily act as a recovery net for the strikers when they lose possession in that attack. While he can also score goals, we saw how he scored 2 goals when he had the chance to start just like this. What's the implication of this formation drawing Onyeka backward and allowing Raphael to go join the attack as well as recover the ball for the attackers, while he also dropped deep as quickly as possible to ensure that the defense has enough men when the Moroccans are attacking?
I think Onyedika is just taking the place of Onyeka, and that because Ndidi has been suspended. But we all know when it comes to marking ability, Onyeka is far ahead of Onyedika. Onyedika can score goals, can move forward. Yes, he can mark too, and he can pass. So I think the movement of Onyedika and Alex Iwobi to the attacking zone is to put more men, more power up front, which means if we are attacking, we have the 5 of them to actually dominate the half and also launch those attack at the Moroccans, which in a way we have to put them or push them further backward, and that is when we can have more men in the 18-yard box. And I want to believe that Onyedika will be able to interpret this perfectly, because Onyedika and Onyeka, the last edition of the Nations Cup, they've played together. There is a better understanding amongst them. So this pattern should not be strange to them. And don't forget, that particular one, we play all-man defense, everyone behind the ball. We do more of the defensive than attacking. So which means Onyedika understand that whenever they are launching attack on us, every man or every player must be behind the ball. So in attacking, it will be of a great advantage for us. That is Onyedika joining the attack, and also defending. It will also be a good.
So in a nutshell, Wilfred will not be as greatly missed in this game.
No. This is what we've all clamored for. There, because at a time, there are situations whereby Wilfred get tired, but as the captain of the side, he remains there. But with this youthful energy in the midfield, I think it will really help us against this Moroccan side.
All right, the match have started. We've seen 1 minute 32 seconds already, and the Moroccans get us started. And since then, they've been keeping all possession for the first time. Super Eagles will have the ball in their hands. It's a throw-in because they chased the Moroccans all around the pitch until they were forced to throw the ball into a corner, into a throw-in, and Super Eagles takes over possession now. It seems that the Moroccans are also not as organized as we think, because they've been chasing the ball now for another almost a minute already. It's a ding-dong. A chance for Morocco.
Semia
Jayi, almost gifting the
Side
Barry that opportunity. Unforced error, we call it in tennis. And I think he almost exposed the back line, but for speedy recovery rate of
himself,
he knows he can't just wait for Sabri to shoot on our goal, and that's so bad of him. He must be aware of everything around him.
I think, Shola, we have always been the side that dictates the play, that dominates. We should be a very, very bit calm. Exactly. Let's be calm. Let's approach this game the way we did against Algerians. Because if you allow them to do the running, it will be very, very costly for us. And that is what I think we are doing now. We need to be more patient. We need to allow them also to relax. We need to dominate this game. Once we can dominate, we can take control of it. that is when we have the bragging right. That is when we let them know that we can play. You could see that they are all moving back now because we are very patient now. They are the team that they want to attack you, they want to throw everything at you, they want to rush you, and that is what almost led to that mistake from Semi Ajayi, because the pressure they bring will always allow. And Semi Ajayi, as we know, he played very well against Algeria, and he was very, very calm. He actually tried not to do more than his capability or ability. So I think now we are beginning to understand that the first 3 minutes, they threw everything at us, and they almost got the result that they wanted.
All right, what I actually noticed is that anytime we have the ball on our legs, they are not in a hurry to lose their shape. They are not ready to fight for the ball from our legs. They just want to take the regular places and see if you can make force errors. And that has been the way the Moroccans have been playing. They are not ready to concede space in their half at all, because the Super Eagles have always played in the half of opponents. Maybe the coach wants to see how the Super Eagles will approach the game when they fill up the spaces in their own half. And it's not been so easy trying to create space in that midfield, which has been the super engine room of the Super Eagles so far in this competition. Let's see how it goes, because on 1 or 2 occasions, the backline has been forced to throw that long ball trying to look for Osimhen, which they've not been so successful with. But let's see how it goes. More Moroccans in their own half. They are not in a hurry to chase the ball with us, just trying to keep their position on the pitch.
Yeah, I think our fullbacks this game will do a lot of work, because most especially Bounou, because Hakimi is a player that we all know can attack very well, can join, can do a lot of crosses. So at all times, I think Bounou should be alert. Then the Osai as well must be very, very sensitive and always. That was the error, but a good recovery from him. Actually, he knows that he needs to tidy things up for.
Such kind of error must always be avoided. Talking about Semi Ajayi, I expect him to be a bit more calmer, and nobody is even running after him. He just decided to shoot the ball straight to an opponent very close to our goalpost. That's almost a gifting the striker, if not for the fact that he never believed that Semi Ajayi will come all out, stretching his leg, aiming at the ball, which he got anyways. Anyway, still goalless, and it's been action-packed already, as the two teams have been sizing each other up. Nigeria also made an incursion into their own 18 30 seconds ago through a Shai Bright, but there's no space at all for him to get onto that ball. He has to apply all his body on it until he brushed the ball into a goal kick and free kick. I don't know.
That is Onyeka.
Onyeka winning, obstructing a movement there from the wing play of Morocco. Wali Ragroy, the coach of the Moroccans, is worried. Nigeria won a free kick, and we've been able to seize the possession once again. It means we are going to stop the Moroccans playing just the way we've stopped every other team so far, but it's been difficult trying to do that so far.
Yes, it will definitely, because every game requires his own approach. Now, they have a very good coach, which I believe he has tried to study the way Nigerians play. That is why you could see that they are very patient as well, because they know that we would not allow them do their running. They want to run, they want to do the fast play, but because of our own pattern and approach, we are always very calm, we are always very patient, and that is what is playing out now. So it's going to be a game of probably make a mistake and then we take advantage of it. And that is what almost happened. But if you look at the way it is now, Hakimi is almost joining the attack now, and that is where we need to a very good timely intervention there from Raphael Oyedika. This game is going to be one of the best games I can say in this tournament, because we will try to do our normal runs, our normal pass. And if you look at it, they've played 5 minutes or 10 minutes now, and we've not really seen the best of Alex Iwobi, which means they are covering all space. They want to ensure that they don't allow Iwobi to do the play. And that, in a way, all we need to do is just to ensure that we don't allow them to score first. And we must keep a good eye on Brahim Diaz.
All right, Brahim Diaz just fired a shot across our goal. Almost rip open the defense line. Systematically, they push together 3 to 4 passes, which rip apart the defense line. They were a bit clueless, but that final shot from Brahim Diaz almost gets into the back of the net because it beat everyone, including goalkeeper. It was found in a no man's land. That's the best attempt in this match so far. And our back, left and right back must watch it. They try to come through Osayi and no space, and they try on the other side. They quickly create space as there is this 1-2 passes in that 8 and 9 of theirs, which draw in our left fullback to create space on the far side, and the ball eventually reaches that side for Brahim Diaz. You don't give Brahim Diaz such a space, he will punish you. I almost did a minute ago. 9 minutes done, and they are now seeing our left back as a vulnerable wing to attack, but a Calvin Bassey covering for Bounou with Osimhen is there to make anything meaningful in this game. He brought down Nasbaya, but he's having a talk with the referee, and that he may honestly get himself booked for dissent here.
Well, he's the captain. He has the right to, talk to the referee. So, and I think that's what he is doing. He has not really been given that chance to operate because, it's a huge responsibility. And I hope what happened against Uganda will not happen now, because it seems that anytime this responsibility is being, given to him, weighs him down in a way. But so far, that has not really been the case. He's really trying his best. He's really doing everything. But we just need to watch it. And that is what I think. Our boys seems to, in a way, they don't understand the game. This is not the way we used to play. And Ademola Lookman has not really done so much. Aqua Adams has not really done so much as well.
I think the Moroccans are playing the card for us by we play the game of play in the half of the opponent, since play the ball in the final third, and in the last 5 minutes, that's what the Moroccans are doing presently, while we just chase the game. We are not allowed to even imprint or impress our game on anyone. You can see nobody is up front. That first time Aqua Adams will be touching the ball, and the ball has never gotten into that side of the field. I mean, the third half, where we actually have dominance in all our previous matches, probably the Moroccan coach is winning the tactical battle.
No, it's because this is the first time we are playing a team that will dominate us. We've never chased a game like this. We've always been the one in control. So I know we are trying to get used to it. So it's still strange to the boys, and this has not happened to us before. And we know the Moroccans too. You could see that is what is causing or forcing them to make those errors, because they seems to this is a different game. This is something that has not happened before. But I believe with time and with the coach reading the game, should understand that, one, you are playing a host nation, then two, you are playing a very disciplined side as well, because Moroccans are good, whether we like it or not. They are a very good side, and I like the way the game is going like this now. So this is really to bring out the quality, the best from our boys, to really prove to us that yes, they are worthy champions. And if they can do that, and that is what will really help them, because to be a champion, you have to be a champion. You have to beat the champion. And I think this is what is really playing out now here in this particular game.
All right, so the possession game is presently being won by the Moroccans, while Nigeria is still struggling to impact this game, especially from the midfield, and it's really cutting out our attack. So far, so good in this one. Goalless from the two sides, no serious attempt on goal. Brahim Diaz had one about the best in this game, while Nigeria also made 1 or 2 incursions, and no real threat for their goalkeeper, Yassine Bounou, in goal. It's 13 minutes gone already, and the Super Eagles are still looking for that fine dominance that they've done in all of the previous 5 matches played so far. But let's see how it goes. Enough minutes to do all of the magic. Enough minutes to make all of those difference in this game as Nigeria looks for what to play in another final. I think that should be the 9th final we've played in the 8 in the past. Lost 5-1-3. A lot of people felt it's a bit of a underachievement, but let's see if they can create a new record here by beating the host. It has never happened. Nigeria drop out a host in a very at the very knockout stage. Now, finally, Alex will be burst into life. He decided to go sideways, playing Bounou, Yemache, locating Iwobi. Ademola Lookman with a chance to shoot and go, almost in. But Bounou Yassine went down so fast and pushed that one away, but danger not totally averted yet as the Super Eagles continue to mount pressure from the left side of attack, and Calvin Bassey leave his position from behind, but couldn't manage that so well as the ball finds its way. So Lookman has responded to Brahim Diaz, but this time around is almost at 30 meters away from goal, and Bounou Yassine was really tested in that with that one.
That was a beautiful one and a good pick from Alex Iwobi as well. So well taken shots from Ademola Lookman, and that is really a very, very good way to announce yourself that yes, you mean this, you mean business, you want to get to the final. If we get to this final, that is a back-to-back final, and which I know that it will be very difficult for us to lose a final. So I think that is the record we are trying. But we all know that it is going to be a very, very huge mountain to climb.
Yeah, that will also be a record for the Super Eagles. We've never been to back-to-back finals in the AFCON before.
Yes.
And there's a chance for this current crop of players to do that and rewrite all of the history. They've done 5 straight wins already. They are looking forward to 6 straight wins. And for them to win it, they have to make it 7 straight wins. No Nigerian team has done that ever at the AFCON. And they've scored the highest number of goals.
And they are still the only one that has won all their games.
All the games. So the only way to complete that fiery run is to win the competition. Otherwise, it will amount to nothing, as nobody remembers who comes second in any competition. All right, the Moroccans are stealing the ball away from Rafael, and it's really turning the game on his head in the middle, while Nigeria manages to slow things down. The Moroccans are not really penetrating because we've been able to come in numbers behind the ball, which forces Morocco to push the ball deep into the own half. But they are bouncing forward. Hakimi on the right side, locating Diaz, Brahim Diaz. He quickly returns the balls backward, a long one into the box, but he hits Rafael Onyedika for the first corner kick in this game in favor of the Moroccans.
So far, it's still a balanced game. I like the fact that we are able to have a shot on target from Ademola Lookman. That was a very ferocious one. But Bounou was up to the task to save that. And the Moroccans as well, they have a very decent shot off target from Brahim Diaz. But this is the first corner kick. We have to really defend this well, because I remember they scored their first goal against Cameroon through a corner kick off their play that fell into the path of Brahim Diaz to score his 5th goal. El Kabi knocked the ball and fell into his path. So a good one there from Victor Osimhen, because we have to be very, very alert when it comes to corner kicks and when it comes to free kicks as well. But so far, the game is okay. The game is good. And we should just maintain this momentum. We should just make sure that we take our chances, because we've not really created chances like that. But even we don't create more chances, but at least the little ones we can create, let's convert them to goals, because we need to score, and then we give them the chance to chase the game. So if we score 1 goal now, we open them up. They will want to come all out, and we can hit them on a counter and possibly get
another counter for Nigeria. Can Ademola Lookman make something happen here? But they defended in numbers, and Yassine Bounou with that clearance. It's been a ding-dong affair, really.
Yes, it's been end-to-end, and everybody is really marking.
I think Nigeria is better in a way so far in this game. It's just that the Moroccans, their understanding of each other is far better than the way the Nigeria approach this game, and that has what really helped them to minimize the penetration and dominance from Nigeria in this game. They've gone 31 games unbeaten, and they also played at the last World Cup finals in the semi-finals. No African team have done that, and really the weight of expectation on this team is very high. Almost all Africans have said they are the favorite to win this competition, but playing Nigeria today with the way we've played, no one is really sure whether they can weather the storm, overcome the Super Eagles, and as we speak, it's looking like a 50-50, and the correlation of the game so far also speak about that. Second corner kick, Raphael playing deep now. He has no choice because the Moroccans are really on us. Hakimi is having some troubles with his nail. Bounou Yemashi have to brush him off the ball, and I hope the referee will not fall for this. That small touch flew Hakimi up like he's been put on a wind blower.
But like you said, he actually called for a free kick. That little touch.
It's a free kick, but his reaction is exaggerated.
Well,
he's trying to look for a yellow card for Bruno.
Free kicks like this are very, very dangerous. Where we have to be cautious of that too, because they will come up with a lot of dramas, a lot of display. They will really be looking for free kicks at the edge of the 80-yard box because they know they are dead. But to be candid, based on the collective, or let me say the players of the Moroccans, and based on what they've achieved, they seems more compact. They seems more decent in a way than the Super Eagles. But with what we've seen, I don't think they've played better than us. Our boys has really, really been fantastic in all departments. We just need to not lose concentration. That is my fear. We should not
we
allow...
are losing possession as quickly as possible.
That's what I'm saying. Is part of not losing concentration. We should not allow their play, their togetherness to be like intimidation to us. We should just enjoy ourselves, play our game. Make sure you stop all attacking moves from there. If we can do that, I think with what I've seen, the defense line can easily be beaten.
All right, 20 minutes gone, and they're still goalless, while they are beginning to make the Super Eagles to feel it like this. Lots of stoppage now, free kick, infringement, all in favor of the Moroccans. I hope this won't weigh the Super Eagles down. Kabi almost claimed another one in front of our box sitting there, but the Kabi Bassey is also giving it to them back to back. Is not ready to go up as quickly as possible. Also, he went down like he's been a shoot from behind with a gun. I hope the referee will take full charge of this game. Suicide really understand the plot, and they are giving us back to back in terms of trying to ensure that best players for the two sides are slowed down by way of getting their booked after a minimal touch from behind.
Yes, if you look at their own player too, Brahim Diaz has not really been given that chance to show himself, except that shot that he played that went wide. And also our own Victor Osimhen and Ademola Lookman in a way has been silenced. So, but with the way it's going now, I think maybe we might see a similar situation of that's supposed to be a handball from Brian Diaz.
Well, I don't think so. I think this is the shoulder.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
His shoulder not part of the hand?
No.
Oh, okay. So, like I was saying,
downward.
like I was saying, maybe a similar situation of
I think the referee need to use a card now. Kevin Bassey won that ball, but El
Kabi has been
come from behind. And
he was actually holding. This is
dragged down.
This is supposed.
He's not under chasing the ball with his feet, but playing with his hand. This is a pure yellow card for El Kabi.
Well, I know it will be cautious. It will be mindful on how he uses his card. But truth be said, that was actually a drag that deserves a yellow card on El Kabi. But
It's really unnecessary for him to stop carving from that position, but he knows Nigeria can be very explosive with a slow movement forward, but and ending it up explosively. But let's say it goes still goalless, and I think it's a moment for the two sides. Anytime they have possession, they try to impress the opponent, and if they don't have it, they stay patient. They try to look for ways to retrieve the ball and also push on. It's been very, very close in terms of who is dominating this game.
it's really been close. Both sides are really playing almost the same pattern, if we may say, because they don't want to make any mistake. They are trying to be very careful, and if you look at the Nigerians too, we are not throwing all men forward, but except the Moroccans, they are trying to make sure that they do their fast game now, and maybe that can get them a result. I know definitely by the time we are approaching the 30-minute mark, they will all want to come out because they like to score goals in the first half. But I'm seeing a goalless first half, if you ask me. But the way Nigerians are playing, Osimhen needs to really, really still step up, and the way this game is going, I see maybe exceptional player that can come up with something dramatic that might
I can't
win this
really
game.
find any fault for Osimhen so far.
That's what I'm saying. I know because they've not really
ball,
allowed the flow
the
of the
balls
game.
are not getting forward.
Yes, they've
And
not really allowed. So
it's been pretty played by the defenders, especially from in the Nigerian half. So no wonder the possession is 44 to 56. That will be the first time Nigeria will be conceding possession after 25 minutes in this competition. So let's be patient in a way and see if we can just find a way. I think the first time we get into the final third was when Lookman eventually have a shot on target. And so far so good. Even the Moroccans are not.
no.
getting
They've
shot on
not
target.
even have. They have one off target. That was from Diaz. So that's why I'm saying that the way the game is going, I think someone must just come from nowhere and just do something exceptional. So, and it's really looking like it's going to be a slim victory. I want to be a typical Nigerian now for Nigeria. At the end.
But the way we've played, are we missing a Fred? Because free
Um,
ball on the right going forward, we always find Franco Yeka, but nobody seems to stay there. Everybody has dropped into a half. Is it because the Moroccans are not giving us that space to attack them, and the coach might have instructed everybody, especially the midfielders, to drop deep because Raphael is really helping in the middle now.
yes, the way if you look at it, Moroccans are not Algerians. They are not all the teams we've played, and that is why we seems to come back very well. Make sure we close all space, but we are still trying. We are still trying to create those chances, and these are the better way Onyedika can do his thing. He can create that space, and you can see that Moroccans too. And Diaz is very fast. He's a player that he can really take the ball and then take everybody on. But I think what we need to, the way we are playing now, we just need that player that can actually maybe create his own space. And that is what Onyedika has done. If given the chance, I know he can take the ball to the attack and then open up, then make one true pass. But because of the way we are playing so far, Moroccans too are looking for that opportunity, but we are making sure we stop all those runs. The same way they are also stopping our own runs as well. And now this is like their third corner in this first half. We have to be very, very sensitive to that. Because if they see that they are not getting those balls, those true balls, that those chances are not coming, I think they will start falling, looking for free kicks and then also corner kicks. That was
that's pretty close.
It's so close.
The second and the third ball went to the Moroccans. Our defenders were just
We're
ball
just
watching.
sleeping. That's
We
unexpected.
allowed them to have a field day from that free kick. It's a bit loss of concentration. Hakimi once again with a cross. Ooh, Calvin Bassey almost nodding into his own net.
That's and exactly. Okay, it's Brahim
misses.
Diaz. Brahim
Misses.
Diaz.
And no one come close. That could have been a free header as well for Diaz to net us. We need to watch all these corners and one bounce ball, nobody. Then Kabi for is a bicycle kick attempt. If not, he has a better chance of doing something better with that ball.
And that's exactly what I just said, that corner kicks, free kicks, we have to be very, very...
And we've been considering
corner kicks. So which means we are, or we may get punished if it continues like this. We may. And I hope it doesn't happen. Because, truth be told, as much as we are trying to be careful, as much as we are playing with cautious, we are not, in a way, displayed the real Super Eagles that have gotten us here in this particular game.
The Moroccans are actually getting more confidence the way they play their game, and we are not able to break them down anymore. They are just waiting for us to lose possession, which we've been doing consistently. That's another one. And now they push the ball forward. Osai, for his speed, was able to mop things up for the Super Eagles in the right side of the defense. It's not been a cool last 5 minutes for us. We've not done anything particularly good in the last 5 minutes. We've just been chasing this game. But they are trying their best. They are yet to concede. And 30 minutes gone already. How will you rate officiating in this game?
Well, it's been fair. And if you look at it, there has not really been any rough tackle or any situation that warrants being checkmate. So it's been fair. Both teams has been, lenient and we're also taking time. But I think the focus should be on the game. Let Nigeria get the win, hopefully, and let's put ourselves into the game, because we are not really like we are ready for this game. I know a lot of it's not really looking like that. We are actually playing like maybe we respect the Moroccans too much, unlike the Super Eagles that we need to know. So we should not be disappointed. We should come up, and that is to tell you, like we said, how good and how tactical the Moroccans are. This is to show how they've played together, how they understand each other. Because one ball to the attack, everyone knows where to position itself, and you always find a red shirt in the half of the Super Eagles.
It's been a game that has been dominated in the midfield by the Moroccans so far, but the scoreline remains goalless. Super Eagles are nowhere near the perfection they've shown us in the last 5 matches, but I will believe they will find a way around this. Victor Osimhen have a chance to eat on goal. Ademola Lookman almost put his leg into that one, but the defense line of Morocco
Good charge from
in there. That's a complete steal. But meanwhile, Semi Ajayi managed to keep us on Nigeria in our own half. Calvin Bassey, never mind, pushes the ball forward. Alex Iwobi has a player on him. Masrau was able to obstruct that movement. Brahim Diaz gaining from it completely. As 2 players chasing him down, and he lost out of steam there, while Nigeria is able to get something. The referee is putting his hand into his pocket and is flashing his first yellow card this time. I can see Osimhen telling
I think to Calvin Bassey.
Calvin Bassey has been yellow carded. And is there any real foul on Brahim? Is there any foul there?
This is unfair. He was even the one holding his shirt. I really do not understand.
And it was putting his hand on his face like.
You know, that was exactly what I was telling you, that they would want to look for free kicks. You
But
know,
this is just a 50-50 dragging for space.
he was even the one
And
holding
there
his
should be no
stitch.
need for a yellow card as well. But Calvin Bassey, all and behold, will be missing the next game, which is the final, for picking a yellow card.
A
in
yellow
this game.
card.
Will this slow us down? Because another card woman who might just be sent off.
I don't think so. I don't think so. But I think he should just manage himself. But for me, it's unfair. It's unfair. We are beginning to
The
see
yellow card is not.
it's
really
not
worth it.
worth it in a way. It's not really worth it, because it was not a tackle. It was not really a tackle. The ball, he already lost the ball. The ball was not with him, and this is not even
He's
any.
not giving. He's not getting any advantage to
So
obstruct
I don't know, but like we said, they will be looking for this.
But this is pretty close. Just around the box 18, the player has a chance to go for a direct kick or indirect. Let's say the option decide to go directly, and almost, but it was never enough as the ball flew across the roof of the net, hitting the roof while standing by flew across the whole length of the pitch in a bid to stop that one, but the ball was never on target.
That was pretty
Very,
close.
very close coming from Hakimi
Achraf.
the present Africa Footballer of the Year.
He's really proving himself now with that very good free kick. From that angle, no one would have expected he will hit so well like that. But Super Eagles, we need to really step up and be careful, because it's not an easy thing playing host nation. They will do everything to make sure that at least they get those goals, and it's beginning to play out now. I think that, for me, that will actually be the first wrong call from the referee, I must say.
And it's really key.
It's-
Yellow card to Calvin Bassey.
You understand?
It's a big blow to the Super Eagles if you play in the final of this game. That
Yeah.
means the coach must have to cope with missing another key
It's
players.
like the referee
The way
once-
he's just missing Wilfred Ndidi, yeah. And did he stop play there for
yes, for another free kick.
Okay, the Moroccans actually restart quickly, and maybe that will have warranted another yellow card for Shai Samuel from that side. But the referee is hesitant; he doesn't know what to do, and he's asking for play to be stopped. Well, the player has to stop because the player is still on the pitch. Maybe we could have just asked that the player should be moved out, but they allow play to stop unnecessarily.
There was nothing there.
There's a bit of knock, but you don't treat him on the pitch. He's not a goalkeeper. That's my issue. Look at the fourth official as well, just watching him be treated on the pitch, while the referee decided to delay play because an unfit player is being treated. This is totally uncalled for.
Well, I don't know, and that is why there has been a lot of issues surrounding African football. I really do not know why it's always like that. I don't want to believe they are trying to do everything.
For me, it's just the referee failing to take charge. We lost them to take the player outside of the pitch and allow play to continue.
The question now is, why always Morocco? That's my question. These are the questions. Why is it always Morocco that in one way or the other there will always be something controversial with decisions, with some things happening? That is where I am bothered and worried. Why
Well, they are
always
still
Morocco?
piling pressure on our backline, and it seems we are destined to chase this game. We are not really getting it as the coach who just be praying for this first half to go unscathed. Frank in Wabali picked that one twice, decided to go for a long ball, throwing the ball straight to Aqua Adams. Aqua Adams has been stopped, and the referee says play should continue. Touching his hand, but I don't know. Let's see.
I think he has a problem with his gadgets.
Oh, the communication is not
Yes.
great. Okay. Let him go and correct that because between him and the AR, they could have communicated that the player should leave the pitch, as well as Wow.
That
That's a
was
free kick from Hakimi. He almost bent it over the wall.
almost.
Well, I think Wabali is up to the task.
Almost. And I think we should just manage this first half the way it's
He's
going.
been pretty poor in a way.
It's been pretty poor. The center referee, for me, the last 10 minutes has, I don't know. I don't like talking about match
Well,
official. We believe that you can only see this in African leagues, so maybe it happens everywhere. But I don't know. It's looking like not because maybe we are Nigerians.
but really, I didn't really see any serious officiating issue, sincerely, apart from that yellow card. Every other thing has been a bit balanced. We've not been playing well, we've not been marking well in the middle. Brian Diaz, a chance for Morocco to shoot on goal. He's been chased out by our defense line once again. I hope Oshai will not commit a foul here because he still have a chance to win this ball. Morocco defense, what a way! Systematically deletes Oshai and shoots on goal. What a save from Stanley Wabali.
Stanley Wabali. That is what they call your contribution. That is what we want to see. We lost possession again.
Yeah, we are getting tired easily
Ow.
in the defense, and
We are really allowing them to take control of this, and it's not a good omen. If you ask me, it's not really good at all. We really need to do.
I know the referee will stop that.
He definitely he will.
He will
Definitely stop that.
Because that's the ultimate badge on the player.
He will definitely stop
There's no way you allow this. Maybe if you revise the play and the Moroccans have a chance like that, maybe we will not.
But that was a quick feat from the Moroccan player. Really a quick feat.
Great one from Calvin. Was able to intercept as quickly as possible. And Osimhen looking for the ball. He's been brought down. The referee come to his rescue, at least. And saying
good fight.
There should be a yellow card.
Yes, good fight from him. Everyone has really been marking, and at least they have one shot on target now, and good save from Bali. And that is what we call team. You have to always have your own moment too. And that crucial save has kept Nigeria in this game.
Yeah, I know Nigeria will be really fighting to finish this first half on a clean sheet note. If you can score, no problem. 0-0 looks good. A decent result for us in the first half. It's been almost a one-sided game in the last 10 minutes. The Moroccans took over the pitch. On the scale of tactical balance, they are allowed to shift in their own favor, while the Super Eagles has been struggling, chasing the game so far. I hope they can survive the onslaught from the Moroccans. We have been able to penetrate the midfield, talk less of trying to do anything meaningful in the final third. It's been a total incapacitation of tactics from the Nigerian side. I hope the coach can unlock something different from the way we are doing presently.
And we are beginning to lose the ball too much, if you ask me, or if you look at the way they are playing. So probably the pressure was much, is not really making them think well. And Alex Wobi, which we all know, the distributor, has not really done so much because the midfield, they've taken over. Once you control, you have two players on you, and that is a good one from Alex Wobi there.
The referee stops that. No. I don't think there's an handball here. But let's see. 1.
Okay.
It's a foul against him.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about ball to the hand?
No, that's not it. His hand actually keep the ball in his advantage.
Oh, okay.
So that has to be stopped.
Oh, okay. So that was a fair decision.
Yes, of course.
Okay. And our boys, like I said, they seems to, soak in the pressure.
But I like the way we just fought in from 40 to 42 minutes. We tried to ruffle from feathers. We tried to shake that back line, which it seems if we can just up the speed of Hakimi, we in a bit we can find some openings behind their backline and probably have a chance at a goal.
It's because they've not really given Iwobi to do the play. You know, whenever we play, it's Iwobi that initiate that. Once we do our normal passing, everybody receives the ball. The final ball goes to Alex Iwobi, and Alex Iwobi will now do the
I
distribution.
think this is a card on Bruno Yemachi.
Let's hope he will give the card. Nothing.
No, he didn't give.
Nothing given. Nothing given.
Yeah, for 3 minutes gone, it's still goalless. Nigeria, Morocco are the second semi-final. We saw the first semi-final where Senegal silenced the Pharaohs of Egypt's team by a long goal. The winner of this game will be facing Senegal in the finals, while Senegal looking forward to their second ever African title. Morocco is also looking for their second African title, while Nigeria is looking to extend from number 3 to number 4. But let's see how it goes. The Moroccans playing at home. I think Super Eagles have been able to cope with all of these red supporters that fill up the stands, and even the cameramen are not on our
90,000 capacity
supporters club. I've never seen them like they were never in the stadium.
You could know from the way the thing is going that they are not really looking at the side of the Nigerians at all, even on the pitch of play. If possible, we wouldn't be seeing Nigerian players.
I think concentration has been on the players on the pitch.
Yes.
No serious drama from the stand so far. Maybe when a goal is scored, we start seeing the razzmatazz of the supporters. The supporters have actually made this competition something to behold, apart from one or two skirmishes coming from Algeria against Nigeria. Now, finally, the camera is on them. The songs is not so loud, but they are still enjoying the game because it's not the same Super Eagles we are watching. Everybody's just thinking, can we survive this from the Atlas Lion?
I think we should survive this first half. Then we go and regroup, because it's obvious that we were outclassed, outplayed. But I still give kudos to them that we were able to hold them, because, like I said, playing host nation is not something that comes easy.
And playing Morocco, that has been one of the best team in the world.
One of the best team in the world.
The best in all the continent by FIFA ranking. Nigeria is number 5. So maybe that's why it's been this close. And they've been together for a while.
Yes.
And we just need to be patient. This game has been a master of... has been filled with tactical disciplines from the two sides. Just one shot on target, one from Nigeria and one from Morocco. Shai Samuel has been tripped off from behind. This time around, I think the referee needs to flash the card because our wing backs have not been finding it easy. From the other side, Bassey was yellow carded, and Shai Samuel at least twice now has been brought down from behind. The referee didn't do anything. Then at the time at the center when Bassey was also brought down, he didn't also do anything when Kabi have to wrestle him down practically with his hands, ensuring that he didn't push the ball forward. And we have one added minute. I think we've played a minute already. Goalless first half.
Goalless first half.
What a game it has been.
Yes, this is good. This is kudos. I like the fact that we are able to hold the pressure. We are able to get a goalless first half. It's good for us. We should just go back, regroup. And I think this is the time we need the coach the more. He needs to really prove himself that, yes, he's up there. Because it has always been a situation whereby once game turns like this, it seems to lose idea. It seems not to know what next to do, because changing or making a substitution becomes a big issue now. You have to know who to take off, and you have to know who to bring in. And I think that is where we need Eric Chell the more in the second 45 minutes.
All right, the players find their way to the tunnel. More worries for the coaches, no doubt about that, because he's still goalless. The tactics didn't produce any goal for the first time for the Super Eagles this time, and he needs to really determine how he deploys his men, those from the bench and those that are playing on the pitch. Another 45 needs to go in the second half. Love Nigeria are optimistic about this game as well. They're expecting something better than what the Spikers have done, based on the fact that we went to the street as well to sample opinions and expectations. Let's take that breather and see to feel the people from the streets. Olale Toye find his way to where this time around?
Beggar.
Okay, around Beggar. That's when you are coming into Lagos and you just arrive trying to explore the city. So it's a mixture of Nigerians from all walks of life to interview on where the pendulum will swing and their expectations. Let's just hope and believe that the Super Eagles will make us proud, because if nothing unites us, football does that for us, and by winning, it keeps the bond of one nation together. Let's go to the streets. It's this Shalaye FC.
Shalaye
Fans Club. And if maybe you can just be one of the fans that was interviewed this week. We'll be the watch along. We continue after this break as we go to the streets.
It's another episode, great episode of Shalaye Fans Club. As you know, it's always a time whereby we bring you interesting story, and it is the AFCON special. Super Eagles of Nigeria are really giving us joy. They are doing so well, most especially that interesting result against the Algeria national team in the quarterfinals. 2-0. No one actually expected that, but we were so superior and we were so dominant. So on Shalaye Fans Club show, this time we really want to know, because in the semi-final we will be playing the Moroccan national team. They have everything working for them. They have home advantage, they have home support. And Super Eagles of Nigeria, do we really have chance? Let's hear what the people are saying. Let's know what they think about Akko Adams, the new revelation of the Super Eagles. It's called a very beautiful and delicious goal against Algeria national team in the quarterfinal. Do we think we can actually succeed this time around against Morocco, defeat them, and qualify for the finals? Let's go. Let's know what the people are saying. And let's also take their match predictions. Who do they think will win? Is it Nigeria? Is it Morocco? There we go. Follow me. Now, Akko Adams, the boy has been wonderful.
Yes.
What can you say? He has scored 2 goals already. What can you say about him? And do you say it's indeed a great invitation from Eric Chell?
It's a great invitation. I'm a Spanish fan. I'm a Barcelona fan, so I watch him very well at Sevilla, so I know how he plays. It's a great invitation for Nigeria coach. So he's performing well, and I appreciate his effort as well.
So do you think he can score against Morocco?
It's possible, yeah. I think he can score. He can score.
Morocco semi-final of AFCON. Do you think Nigeria have a chance?
They have an excellently, they have a chance, because the way they are behaving now, they will do more.
I like that, the way they are behaving. It shows during the World Cup we have been misbehaving.
Yes, but now they have a change of mind, so they will do excellently.
So what can you say about Akko Adams in the Super Eagles so far?
Well, I don't want to go too far because of the way Nigeria play their magic. But what I know is that we are going to win.
Good morning, sir. We just want to take your prediction. Nigeria, Morocco. What do you think the outcome of the game will be? Do we have a chance?
We are going to beat them.
Really?
Any North African opposition, Nigeria is going to beat them. Mark my word.
I like that.
We are going to beat them.
I like that confidence.
We are going to beat them.
It shows that you are really satisfied with the way the boys are playing.
Even when they have home support. Of course, you know we are playing this tournament in their home. We are going to beat them.
What can you say about the new boy, Akko Adams? He has been superb. He has been fantastic.
You know, I'm going to give credit to the coach. You see, you can have good boys, but if you play them out of position, do you understand? So the coach has been on top of his game. He played these guys in the position that is best suited for them. Previously, look at Iwobi and look at those passes. Previously, Iwobi was playing out of position, but what you are seeing is the work of the coach. He played Iwobi in the position he's supposed to, even acquire that. So, kudos to the coach. All right? I can tell you, that cup is coming to Nigeria. I have done my mathematics. Are you with me? I have done my mathematics. We are bringing that cup home. Check it. All the time we've won the cup. Check the time in the years between. We are bringing that cup home. Okay?
Good morning. How is everything?
I'm fine.
Nigeria is no more news. We are in the semi-final.
Yes.
And we will be playing the host nation.
Yes.
Do you think we have a chance?
Yes, Nigeria have a chance. If you look at the consistent and when Nigeria is playing these days, they are very consistent, focused, and determined. Look at our first game, second game, third game. We always have at least minimum of 2 goals per match. So the strength, the commitment is there. You know, the synergy, then the understanding among the players are there. So our last match, everybody see that there is a little issue between Ademola, Lookman, and Osimhen. But that's for the football. That's football. You understand? But I believe Nigeria is going to come out victorious because all Nigerians are supportive. So I believe.
Okay. Now, in your own view, what can you say about the invitation of Akko Adams? Do you think it's timely? And the boy, how can you rate the boy in AFCON presently?
The guy is so superb. If you look at the guy in the front, the guy is very, very agile, hardworking, and supportive. Combination of him and Osimhen in the front, you know, they are helping the team. So I believe the guy is top notch.
So Nigeria qualified for the semi-finals already, and will be playing the host nation. Do you think we stand a chance to qualify for the final?
Yeah, sure, I do. I think we stand a chance to qualify. The boys are playing very well. Victor is my favorite guy on the pitch. Iwobi is doing very fantastic as well. And I believe we're going to win the final. We're going all the way to the final and winning it, of course. Sure.
And we will not be intimidated by
I feel the reason why we're going to win is because of the redemption of not qualifying for the World Cup. So everybody will be like, oh, why is Nigeria not in the World Cup? Why is Nigeria not in the World Cup? I feel the boys are going to win this.
In your own opinion, what can you say about the inclusion of Akko Adams?
Akko Adams is very fantastic. I feel that guy is a fantastic player. Like he's good with both feet and he dribbles very well. And I like him. We have a very strong squad, which I believe will take us far.
So already we have already won. So do you think we stand a chance to get?
In fact, now we get the cup. Now you get the cup. Wow. Yeah. Now you get the cup. Wow. For Nigeria, I assure you for that one.
But you are not thinking of home advantage for the Moroccans.
Leave the as a Yoruba proverb say, I le jaloju de baba mi o debi.
Can you interpret that, please?
Hey, you guys, as you know, if now you say now, president of my papa, we go beat Morocco to the last score. Then we know.
Now, what can you say about Akko Adams? That boy, he has.
You know the Akko Adams. He's the engineer for that fee. He's the engineer. He always charge every angles. Yeah, that is why I like the way they play. And that guy will be our defender. Akon, I'll be waiting in the corner. Bassey. Oh, he's a good, nice man.
Yeah. I like that. Do we stand a chance?
Morocco,
Why do you think we will beat Morocco?
Sure for me, you play Nigeria, Morocco.
What about home advantage for Morocco? Home advantage, don't you think that may affect us in a way?
They know if you affect us with anything.
You know if you affect us.
Straight win, straight.
Okay, so predict the scoreline.
I can't predict.
Just predict, because you are so confident that Nigeria will win. So at least predict the scoreline.
3-1.
3-1.
Yes.
So who are the scorers?
Nigeria.
Osimhen.
Lookman.
Ademola, Lookman. And maybe I should help you, Adams Akko. That guy that scored that second goal against Algeria.
Himself go score.
What do you think about that boy? You think say na better player?
Na better player.
You are happy
Right.
say call am?
Yes, I'm happy.
It makes sense.
Very happy. I come. I really appreciate him. That's it.
Yeah, it's still the second half, and it has been one-sided. If you ask me, the Moroccans have been everywhere. They've really, really shown superiority, and they've not allowed the Nigerians to play at all. But let's hope that Eric Chell will be able to do something this second half, because we really need that change in that midfield, and we really want the best, because we are expectant, we are hopeful, and this is actually the first game Super Eagles will be playing, and we've not taken control of it. But let's hope that we get it right this time, and that is the more reason why we need Eric Chell the more, because we've not allowed all the attackers to play at all. Osimhen has not really done well, because there has not been any supply from the midfield. Alex Wobi has been caged. They've not allowed him to really do his things, because we all know that this is a young man that can easily receive a pass from the defense line, take it all the way to the center circle before releasing those dangerous passes. But the Moroccan seems to be everywhere, and they seems to be blocking all moves, even Akwa Adams. If not for that that chance from Ademola Lookman, maybe we wouldn't have been able to get any shots on target. First half, we are unable to even get any corner kicks. But I think it's going to be a better second half, and everybody with France. So, Shola, in your own view, what do you think?
There's nothing much to add to this. I just hope that the coach will come up with a better tactics in the second half. The first half is not really been working as much as we expected, but a chance to try once again has been provided by this second half. Let's hope that the coach will give us something that will make Nigeria to smile. The players are getting ready to come out of the tunnel, and you can also see from their discussions and gestures and gesticulations, they are also discussing how best to deal with the menace of the Moroccan attack. They've been menacing on our defense, and it's not been so easy to cope with them. But I believe everybody will learn from the mistake of the first half and try to improve on their approach in the game and see how they can contain them. The Moroccans are also wary of what Super Eagles can do as well, so they are also talking in the tunnel. Let's just see whether the two bench have been able to do the needful to give us something better than what we've seen in the first half. It's not been so explosive, and Nigeria struggled a bit, but I know that the fact that it's still goalless, it shows that there's still some positive for us to take into the second half and see how we can silence the mammoth crowd supporting the Moroccans from the stand in the stadium.
Yes, Shola, because if you look at it now, I don't think we need to rush any change now. We still have the same set of players that will be starting now. I know he would have been able to tell them one or two that will definitely be useful. Moroccans, I know they want to come out, because that first half dominance, they were able to create more chance up until 25 minutes. They only have one shot off target, but the last 20 minutes in the first half, they were able to create two clear chances, and Nwabali was up to the task, and he was able to still put us in this game. So I think that's a good one. So I know this second half they will want to really come out, throw everything at us, because it's like a big confidence for them that yes, maybe Super Eagles are not even what the hype or what the praise. Maybe we were just lucky to be here, so they might want to come all out on us and see themselves getting the goal. But I think we can actually punish them once they come out. Maybe
All
we
right,
can
the,
get a
the
goal.
second half has started, and the Super Eagles getting us started in the second half. Let's see if they can be able to do better than what they did in the first half. No corner kick at all from our team. Only was shots
On
either
target.
off or on target, and then Yassine Bosun was made to bend down low as quickly as possible to put down off the boot of Ademola Lookman. Kevin Bassey on the yellow card. I was going to miss the next match, but he's still playing with all of the confidence in this game. He throws the ball to Shemi Ajayi, who made the first error in this game, exposing our backline, but Stanley Wabali was able to also get that one out for us to keep the scoreline goalless so far as we speak. The Moroccans started the second half the way they did in the first half, keeping their shape, not ready to lose it. Another long ball forward. Adam chasing that one was able to win a throw-in for Nigeria. Ajayi picked him out and he quickly reacted to that one first. Quick throw-in, quickly taken. The Moroccans take over, but Adams recover quickly. Help Nigeria to refill the ball. Kevin Bassey passes the ball to Raphael. Raphael locating Onyemachi on the left. Alex Iwobi cannot put his feet onto that, but decided to rake the leg of an opponent, and the opponent is really in pain. Oh, it's Ademola Lookman, and wow, he misses the ball completely and have a stamp on the leg of that Moroccan number 24.
And if you look at the Moroccans, they are not losing shape at all. Whenever they are defending, they defend in numbers, and whenever they are attacking, they also go in numbers. If you look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red shirts already in the half of the Super Eagles. Now we have a throw-in. You can see the way they quickly retrieve. That is to tell you of a team that understand play. Now they are the one. They are the one defending now, but you still have 4 men in our half, and 3 is already going out. So which is 3 on 3 already.
Yeah,
That
they don't
is-
want us to enjoy the movement of the ball from the midfield to
At
the
all,
attack.
to the attack,
And
exactly.
that's what they are doing by throwing more men to aggressively mark us in our first quarter of the game, talking about the defense line.
They've really watched our game and see that all balls always end up on Alex Iwobi. So when Alex receives the ball, that is when he makes those passes that always cause trouble. So they studied us that all our supply always come from the midfield. So if you block them from advancing, then they get punished. And I think that is why we have really struggled. Now we are forcing most of our players to fall deep to receive those balls because the supply are not coming from Alex Iwobi. And I think that is really, really a very tactical approach from the Moroccans. And if you look at it now, they are the one attacking. And they were so confident in throwing almost 7 men, and which is going to be like a problem. So whenever we even clear the ball, it still falls on their part. You can see. So we don't have more men in their own half. So which is making it very difficult for us to exchange passes because we have always relied on the supply of Alex Iwobi.
All right, they still dominate this game, and Nigeria has been playing cash up, I must say. But all hope is not lost yet. It's been becoming increasingly difficult for us to get passes together. I can see
Wenger
Wenger there discussing the tactics about this game. That's the FIFA head of a technical study group. It's one of the biggest football brain you can ever think of in terms of technicals and tacticals of the game. Anyway, Super Eagles still manages to keep the scoreline goalless, and they are still trying to see how they can quickly start from behind and lob the ball forward to our attacker, but it's not been working. I don't know whether we need to try and push the game through the middle a bit to see if we can wrestle the dominance in that midfield of the legs of those Moroccans. Maybe it will work, but so far so good. We've been trying to play long balls, play up over, trying to play the ball, bypassing the midfield, locating our front three, but it's not been working, I must say. Raphael Onyedika dropped deep to get that one. Alex Iwobi, good threaded passes forward. Ademola Lookman, locating Bruno on the left. Across Osimhen. A chance for Nigeria to shoot and go. Wow.
Raphael Onyedika.
Coming all the way from behind. The ball bounces in his way and wasted no time blasting that one off. Wow, it's not close.
You could see that launch of attack. It was just because Alex Iwobi was able to drop so deep to receive, and he was able to pick Ademola Lookman that locates Bruno for that cross that fell into the path of Raphael Onyedika. That is to tell you that is what we have lacked. And if only Alex Iwobi can put himself into this game.
Well, I actually noticed one thing. The referee is really giving 50-50 balls in favor of the Moroccans. And like in this case now, nothing will happen.
But in the case of
Morocco have a chance to shoot and go. Nwabali put his hand into this. There's no need for doing this. Just go and recharge and reset your back line. Wow. What a chance, but Nwabali quickly reacted to this one, put his hand onto it, and palm it into the corner kick. The first corner in this half, once again, this is
he would have
a foul on
Ademola
Lookman, and the referee looks other way.
I'm telling you that there are some calls that are questionable.
But this is too obvious.
In
fact, it's another drag down. The player refused to play with his feet. But play with his hand. This is a very, very a yellow card offense in football.
A Moroccan player, he would have stopped play.
You stop play and
then
give a yellow card.
So there are some, I don't know. He needs to good save there from Osimhen.
Well, maybe it's time for us to start playing with the referee. Not allowing. Don't think if there is a.
Now look at this. Now, what's the difference between this and Ademola Lookman?
This stop of play is highly unnecessary. The Moroccans have possession. They have all the space in the world, and they don't have to stop play. I think something is not right with this referee. I'm beginning to be very factual here. The referee is always looking for a way to see if Moroccans can get an advantage. They
have a reason, I believe. They have a reason because it was actually the VAR referee Morocco against Tanzania that failed to call that penalty.
Okay, you mean this Ghanaian?
Yes, it was actually the VAR referee, the VAR assistant referee. So I don't know, and that is why most Nigerians has been talking tough about the decision of CAF to bring him now. So because you have a controversial case already, for the Moroccans. So why bring him now? And that is why people are saying that, yes, it doesn't matter. But like we said, I really do not like talking about referees or match officiating. But this is really obvious, the way it's going now, that in a way, there is this unfair decision, and which I don't think is good for African football. I don't really think it's good for African football.
But why should the referee stop that game at that point? They tried to stop Nigeria. We are getting advantage. He has left 3 players behind him, and the referee stopped for a free kick.
He's not looking good. He's not looking good. He's not looking good.
Because at this level, I don't expect those kind of amateur kind of officiating as an advantage. Allow the play to flow.
He's not real. Yes, we agree. We know. We've all been saying it. Moroccans are playing well. They are a decent side. Tactically, they are really doing a great job. But make the make your decision really fair. You can't be trying to, make calls that are questionable in a game like this. This is the semi-final. This is what millions of people are watching, and we can't be, bringing out our mediocrity in games like this.
Okay, still goalless, and Super Eagles are beginning to come into this game. They've been getting some calls that are not going their way. Nwabali has been up and doing this game, always sharp, always ready for his duty. What another long ball, it can be beating the offside trap there. Then Nwabali quickly come all out to receive glass for Nigeria as the scoreline remained goalless after 55 minutes.
Yes,
The pace of the game has really slowed down.
Yes, it's not really looking.
I hope we will not sleep on this set.
It's not really looking interesting like games we've watched in the past.
But both sides are being cautious.
Very, very. They are really
I think they are playing to the instruction of their coach. Hey, if you are not going to score a goal, don't leave my back line. I need more men at the back. Let's keep it tight. Let the game drag as long as it can drag, and wait for that moment that we can just win off this game. I think that's the template for the Egyptian and Senegalese game. The Senegalese waited for their time, and they eventually have it at the time that the Egyptians cannot come back. And there it goes. Nwabali almost beating there. The ball from Brahim Diaz seems like it's going to be a cross, but decided to go for goal. The ball feel like it was been under the control of some supernatural forces, changing the direction from where it was destined into the back of the net.
Well, I think he raised his head and he discovered that Nwabali has anticipated for a cross. So he rather changed his mind to make a shot on target. But he was quick to react to that. That's Stanley Nwabali, which is a good one. Give it to him. At least this is like the first game he has been called to action. Unlike the quarterfinal against Algeria, he was really, really off duty. And I think he was on leave in that particular one. But now he has been called to duty. He has kept us in this game, which is good. And the way it's looking like, we might not really have many goals in this encounter. I see a slim goal, or probably it will end in a penalty shootout. Maybe.
Yeah, 57 minutes gone. Morocco, Nigeria still goalless. And a chance for Morocco to launch an attack. Oshai Samuel almost showing his cluelessness there, but he manages to get the ball into...
To put the ball out of, yes, sir.
And it doesn't have to get to that level, I must say. But I wasn't sure of what is behind him. And decided to orderly push that one into throwing. But Moroccans are not relenting. They are setting up a chance to shoot on goal. Oshaib out of place. Now he was able to stop that, and he stopped that play there. Finally, Nigeria manages to get out of trouble, and the referee has come once again to the rescue of these Moroccans, and everybody is now beginning to complain, and it's becoming very, very obvious that Super Eagles are being held down by this center referee from Ghana.
This is just a tackle. He was just shielding. Can you even see where they want to play the free kick?
Then the referee has...
he has his intention.
Returned the ball to his original place.
I must say, this is actually not funny. But when you are seeing situations like this,
it calls for concern, really. And I was just wondering that, are we sure this is for real at this big stage? The picking fouls like this is just mockery of the whole preparations, even from the Moroccan side.
It's not looking good. Trust me, it's not looking good. And
Nwabali to the rescue again, and the Moroccans are looking more and more desperate.
It's not really making the game really enjoyable. the referee, for me, I think CAF should look into this. So, I'm serious.
Can they change a referee while the game is still on?
No. We know, but they need to really look into this. And all the calls, right from against Tanzania, against Cameroon, needs to requires urgent attention. Trust me, because
He nearly gave a free kick against Nigeria there, and then he changed his mind. Now, finally, Nigeria won. I call Arabs.
Is that not supposed to be a yellow card?
Well,
This was exactly what Calvin Bassey did was not actually up to what this is a clear block, a clear block from Hakimi, but nothing was done. No yellow card, no.
okay, Mr. Simon has been prepared to come and play this game. Is it going to be the match changer for us? What's the plan with Moses Simon?
I think it's high time. Maybe one of the attackers should rest, and I think it will be Akwa Adams. So whereby they open it up. Ademola Lookman and Moses Simon. Moses Simon will operate from the left side. So in a way, it's still not bad. It's still looking good, because we need someone that can be creative, and that is what we've lacked. We don't have any player that can take those initiatives, take on the players, make a dribble, and that is what Moroccans have been doing.
I hope he's not going to remove someone in the midfield. My just.
Well, that's why I'm saying that. For me, I felt it's just the attack you need to reinforce. You need someone that can
Since
dribble.
we are not playing that much in that middle. Maybe we
so
feel we should be concentrating on the wings.
yes,
Because we've not played through the wings at all, trying to go through the middle, and the Moroccans have men that are really stopping us, trying to penetrate that middle. Another long ball, cutting out the midfield, and Victor Osimhen has no chance at all in getting to this. And the referee is calling for attention of the medics. The player seems to enjoy himself or trying to stop Victor Osimhen. But he's back on his feet. I think that's good.
that's actually a free kick in my own view. That should be a free kick. You can see 2 players on Victor Osimhen.
I don't think this is a free kick offense. It's supposed to even be against Osimhen because he decided not to contest for that ball. That's a foul on his own. When your opponent are contesting and you are making yourself lower, there's the tendencies that they will get injured is very, very high. That's what it means. But nothing was given, no free kick, it's just a goal kick. And they kicked that one out. Shai Bright beating once again. But Nwabali can the pass was a bit closer, but you still find enough composure to take it out. Shai Ajayi has no choice than pass the ball to Stanley Nwabali.
Yes, but we are still concerned. Nwabali, I think Nwabali has really stepped up. I like his composure. I like his contribution, and it's a good one for us. But we need to really open up. Our tactics is not working for us. It shows they've really studied us. They've mastered the way we are playing. You can see the way all of them are going. They are not losing those shapes. They are making sure that that's another foul on Adam Sako.
But this is no longer interesting anymore. Well, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe there's a
we
huge
have
pull
a hand on the shoulder.
On the shoulder of that player.
Yes, a hand on the shoulder. So that's
clear foul.
clear. Yes, it's a clear one. It's a clear one.
All right, Morocco still believing and they are pushing forward. I think they are still the more lively team in this match, and they are not relenting at all. I hope we won't lose focus, as Nwabali has always been the receiver of our final ball now. The back line are
yes.
not in play anymore. Anytime the ball moves from behind to that final third of Morocco, you find out and Nwabali somewhere behind everyone, picking the ball for Nigeria.
We are not playing again. That's my worries. We are not playing. And that is why you see Wobi really dropping deep. He wants to drop deep, receive those balls. Probably he can be able to do all those long balls. But by the time it drop deeps, we don't have more men up front. So you only have maybe one player that you can pick. And that is why you can see him now. He's trying to create those spaces. He's trying to create, avenue for those long balls. And we lose the ball. Once we get to the center circle, we seem to lose idea and we will lose the ball. That's supposed to be a yellow card, in my own view.
Yeah, that should be a yellow card.
For playing the ball away.
Is he going to give him a card or just a warning?
It's obvious. It should be a yellow card.
And the referee,
I don't think nothing was given. I don't think.
Let's see. The coach is actually directing them. I mean, the Moroccan coach directing the players on what they should do because it's not working as well for them in the midfield. Maybe they are also trying to bypass the midfield, get the ball forward. But the strikers are not in the game just like us. Then Ademola Lookman have a way to create something for Nigeria. Anytime the ball gets to him, it always seems that something is likely to happen. But we've not been able to get the ball to where Ademola Lookman is operating. Yeah,
and one thing I like is Iwobi is really trying to put himself into this game. That's one thing he has done that I think I am enjoying. He has really, really been trying. You can see him. You can see he's really doing everything, possible. He's trying to force it. And I think that's what we need now. You can see almost picking Victor Osimhen there. That is exactly what we need. That
Victor
is
Osimhen
exactly
was able to...
What happened?
A chance. Good one.
From Calvin Bassey.
Good one from Calvin Bassey. Getting a carry off the ball without causing any infringement. But this time, there is a jump of body between
Calvin and
goalkeeper.
My word.
This could be very dangerous. And that's what the coach is telling them. Lob the ball over them. But look at that recovery rate from Calvin Bassey. Anyways, I don't think there is serious infringement here. I don't think so. Let's see.
Wow, that was a massive block.
Block.
A massive block.
Interception.
No, kudos. He deserves a clap. Calvin Bassey deserves a clap.
The goalkeeper is up on his feet. I hope he can continue and give his 100% because now the Moroccans are no longer trying to win the midfield. They want to play.
I think they want to be doing the long balls as well.
Ball over our eye line. I hope our players will be intelligent enough to also look for a way to block that. Calvin Bassey was almost beaten to that tactics. The first ball to El Kabi, and by the time El Kabi releases that ball, he run after him, and the second pass has came very quickly before he could know he could say Jack Robinson is finding himself chasing El Kabi, but he finds a way to get himself ahead. Victor Osimhen, can he just control this? Wow. Marco Adams manages to pick him out. The first touch beat those backline, but it wasn't the proper place for him to hit on goal. But Nigeria beginning to draw them out. Can we sustain this pressure? If we can sustain it, I think something big will happen in favor of the Super Eagles. Now, good one from Bounou. A chance. Can he make it happen? The referee whistle is sounded again. Oh, my word.
Referee why? Referee why?
No. It's
referee why?
Very, very obvious. Look at Eggshell complaining on the sideline.
But we really do not know what happened.
Let us just wait and see what he's trying to say.
Oh, okay, he said throwing.
Ow. As out now. Because I'm waiting for that restart. What will he say has gone wrong? Now he's throwing, is a throwing. Is it for Nigeria or for Morocco? Everybody's confused.
Okay, for Morocco.
Everybody's confused because they know what's this.
It's becoming more interesting. I think
we have to play with the referee now.
maybe we should just forget about Morocco.
70 minutes gone. This game might just go into extra time, but I think the Super Eagles can find a way. They've conserved energy enough. They are beginning to fly out of the nest, and it's time for them to go for a better hunt on the Atlas Lions and see if they can just get that final moment that would define this game.
I think we are gradually, putting ourselves in the game, and that is why Iwobi is really doing more now. Iwobi has always been this. You can see that they are trying to block him now. They don't want him to play. Look at
the Kabi running after Kabi Bassey. I hope the referee will not make any nonsense here. Because it's now looking like a case of find your way to the box and go and sleep.
At least this is also a
foul against
Kabi Bassey.
And it could have been a yellow card as well.
But it has been a tug of war between the two.
Yeah, the referee is not making it interesting for Kabi Bassey to want to contest fully. He has a card already, and you are not protecting him, especially when he has a chance to win a free kick for Nigeria. 265 completed passes. I'm sure those to 226 of Morocco. I think the difference will have been in the second half because Nigeria has actually sprinkled lots of passes in the second half, trying to wear down the Moroccans now. It's conserved. Maybe it's a pattern, maybe it's a plan to conserve their energy in the first half.
No, I think we are beginning to put ourselves in the game. Probably we respected them too much. Now we can see that, yes, we can actually play them. And
our back line have come out a bit, unlike when they were seated deep in the first half. And I think that's a help in a way to minimize pressure on them because now the ball is just playing in the midfield. But there's no well-coordinated DM to stop their runs, and that's why we've been having a bit of issues anytime they attack us. And the final ball fails them as well. A bit of cluelessness from the Moroccans. They don't know how to connect with their lone striker up front.
They seem frustrated as well because they are this side that always likes to run. They want to make this quick advance into the final third, but in a way we've been able to stop them, and our defense line has been, very solid in a way, except that one through ball that beat Semi Ajayi and Calvin Bassey. But Calvin Bassey recovery rate has been good. He has not really allowed El Kabi to have or to enjoy the game in a way, which is very, very fantastic and very okay for us. All we need to do is just to be calm, and I want Osimhen to at least see one or two balls, and let's see what he can do with it.
Ademola Lookman has been stopped once again. Achraf has been getting the first ball and allowing Lookman or Osimhen to deal with the second ball, but we've not been succeeding. I think if we can press forward more, play out Achraf, and now Achraf has been playing again. Get the first ball once again, trying to deep the final pass in for Ademola Lookman once again.
I think he was trying to pick Victor Osimhen.
Yeah, so let's see if we can just sustain this pattern from the Nigerian midfield, who have been able to come alive in this game, at least trying to play in that midfield with more defenders joining to help. Ooh, okay, the ball stays in play, but Bounou failed to clip that one in.
He wasn't expecting that from Akko Adams.
That fast pass from Akko Adams as Nigeria continues to press back the Moroccans. Throwing to Morocco, Hakimi will be doing that, and I wasn't sure of how to do it, but finally he releases the ball. Nigeria has been able to find a way to limit the encroachment of our back line. The ball has been played more in the half now and I think it's better than the way we start deep, trying to concede the pressures and find a way to win the ball on the edge of our box, like the way we did in the first half.
Yeah, well, and then if you look at the Moroccans too, Brahim Diaz has in a way been silent. He wants to, run, play, but he has not been given the chance. And even El Kabi, two of them has always been a pain to opponents. But Nigeria in a way, what a save! That ball almost beats Wabale.
The cross has beat everybody in our backline because Wabale is off his area. He couldn't get his hand onto it.
Timely intervention from Bruno.
Yeah, and that striker is waiting for
He's waiting.
Tapping.
If Bruno have missed it,
fortunately Bruno was
he
there.
was there.
Another corner kick.
Fantastic one from Bruno. Fantastic one.
So no subs so far.
I don't think even both teams. it seems the coaches were really.
They don't want to destroy the balance.
The balance and everything. So I think they are still trying to watch. Both teams are still playing. The players.
Same players.
Yes, same players. El Kabi, that's a goal kick. That's a goal kick.
That's almost in.
That's a goal kick. He's very dangerous when it comes to set pieces. And he cannot very well. So, but I think Morocco is preparing their first substitution. So let's see what happens. But for Nigeria, it's still balanced. You can't make a mistake with your substitution. You have to really look at what to do and who to bring in.
Now, Alex, locating Adams. Adams looks up, crowded by 4 players from Morocco, and they get possession of that ball.
Finding his way in the Lions den.
Hey! Was a bad first touch that got.
I know he will
Bruno
put his hand straight into the pocket.
Looking for the grass to eat.
This referee has been
yellow carded. I think the yellow card is good. It's not a bad one. A yellow card just have to pull down someone. Look at Bruno looking for the grass. Yeah, you can see this.
We have seen worst. It's just because it's on Hakimi. We've seen worst situation.
But this particular case is a yellow card case.
But okay, what about the ones that
they are also yellow cards?
Then why didn't he issue? Why must you issue to Nigeria?
Well, that's the problem. It could have been fair to.
It could have been fair. You can look away from this, and then also balance the whole situation. By now, we should have 1 or 2 Moroccans that have been yellow carded. But you've not done that. So which means it's. Are you trying to reduce the effort of Nigerian players? We all know all these tricks. We all know how it works. We all know, definitely. We are all into football. When you want to frustrate a team, you want to frustrate an opponent, you try to reduce their energy by giving them more yellow cards. So they don't put all their energy into tackles. They don't throw themselves into tackles. So these are some of the style or concept he's trying to use. So which I believe that should not weigh our boys down. And now that it's looking like this now, the coach should be very sensitive. He need to protect our players. So maybe we now need 1 or 2 midfielders that can come, because I know towards the tail end of the game, Moroccans will want to come out, and we might see throwing of legs. And the way this referee is going, you have to be cautious, because if you throw your leg anyhow, you go receive anyhow.
2 cards for Nigeria, 1 for Bassey and 1 for Raphael. Bassey is second in the knockout phase and is missing the next game. Hopefully it's going to be the final for Nigeria. But for Raphael, let's see how he's going to play the rest of this game. Osimhen initiating the attack.
Ademola
Lookman cannot get to it. The ball is not also getting to Adams, and Nigeria loses possession once again.
I think one of the strikers should need to excuse the team now, and then let's have a pure winger. And I think in a situation like this, that is where we need Samuel Chukwueze. We all know him for his 1v1 situation, very good on it. And maybe he can be able to do those dribbles close to the 18-yard box. And then we might be lucky to get something as well. So I think that is what we need to do. We should not just rely and focus on midfield play. A good one there from Onyeka, but not well cleared.
Clear straight to the Moroccan legs, and they are still battling to reset and reshape. Nigeria wins that one. The referee whistle is gone already, and Raphael is really lamenting that it's over. But it's really a bad officiating from this referee, trying to cut all attempt from Nigeria, trying as well as possible to okay, this is this a penalty? No,
It's not. It touched the laps first.
Yeah, the lap first. The
Before,
same
Semi Ajayi's
Semi-
situation
yeah.
against the Algerians.
Yeah.
It's not a penalty. It touched the lap first before touching the hand. If it was straight to the hand, then that's definitely a penalty.
Well, free kick, and the Moroccans have thrown more men into the box now. They've been in these kind of situations so many times in this game. It's highly worrying for Nigeria, considering free kicks in that position. Asuli and Hakimi are planning on how to execute this. There's only one wall, quickly taken. It's a short one. Then the same style. And
Good one, Nwabali.
we've always been dealing with this. Nwabali throwing Akko into this. Can Akko Adams make something? He dribble his man. Open the feed up. But Victor will not make himself available on time. And the ball gets to the Moroccan first. Because Victor is waiting for that Moroccan player to miss the ball.
But that was a weak one. Akko should have picked Alex Iwobi on this side. And Alex Iwobi would have done the perfect finish. But because he was all eyes on Victor Osimhen. Good save.
Good save from Nwabali. The pressure is on. Good one from Calvin Bassey. Wow. No, we can
No
moment
pressure.
of respite.
Now we can relax a bit.
Oh my God! Look at that ball. He bounces in his front, almost missing it, and still find a way to palm it off.
That was a good coiler from the
Number 17.
number 17 man.
Raphael
Yes, it's
has
better.
been removed, and
That
Simon
was-
is coming, and that's my worry. I hope this coach is not going to make us thinner in that middle, and that's what he has done. I'm afraid. They have more men in the midfield. Our attackers have not been dropping deep as much as we expect. Maybe Lookman will have to drop deep the way we played in our first game when we used two midfielders against Tanzania.
But I would have expected him to bring another midfielder, at least to stabilize the midfield. Or if you are bringing in Moses Simon, you take off one attacker, and that could help. But we need a Samuel Chukwueze, in my own view, in this particular game, because we all know what he can do in 1v1 situation. And El Kabi has been replaced. He was really frustrated with the way Calvin Bassey has really played him. And but let's see. We've always said it many times. Once the coach has his pattern or his style, he wants to stick to it. He wants to always make it look like, okay, Raphael is not part of my starting 11. So whenever I want to take off somebody, it has to be that particular player. At a time, it has always been Frank Oyeka. Once Frank Oyeka is playing and he wants to make any substitution, definitely it's going for Frank Oyeka. So in a situation like this, yes, we all know Raphael is on yellow card. He's trying to protect so he doesn't get a red card. But it would have been better and nice to see another midfielder coming in for another midfielder. So you can make that midfield to still be as solid as it was, holding all the attack the Moroccans are throwing on the Super Eagles.
All right, almost 5 minutes to the end of this match. I still goalless. while the coach is reverting to his earlier style of two midfielders with four attackers on the pitch. In most of the qualifiers in the World Cup, this is how we play our game, and we rely heavily on trying to move through the wings. Let's hope the Moroccans will fall for this trick, as Nigeria is still looking for a breakthrough.
And Moses Simon now, maybe probably with his experience with the French league experience, he should be able to bring something out of nothing against Hakimi, because that is the line he will be playing. So let's hope that his 1v1 quality and his dribbles can bring something, because that is what we have really lacked. We are not really seeing somebody that can dribble, somebody that can take on players, 1, 2, 3 players. With that, we can still use that to open up space, create chances, and then probably something can happen. But Aqua Adams has really tried in that line, but Hakimi has been solid. But with Moses Simon in now, he should be familiar with Hakimi, and you can see. But Hakimi is strong, but they know each other very well in the French league. So let's see what he can bring on the table. Maybe he can be creative and he can be the game changer for the Super Eagles.
Well, it's supposed to bring fresh energy, and the boys is yet to get to him, if you ask me. And it's not really it's not being played in at all. I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. Let's see how it goes.
He has just been introduced, so he needs to settle in well, and that's why I said Hakimi knows him well, and he also knows that he's facing African best. That's African best player, and Hakimi will not do anything or will not allow him to make mess of him. So, which I'm very sure of that. But with his experience and level of play, because right now we just need someone that can be creative and that can bring something interesting, just do something out of nothing and get us the results we've all been waiting for.
Well, 4 minutes to the regulation time, barring added minutes. Nigeria can still pull something here. A goal to nil victory is looking good. Can we get it before the end of 90 minutes?
That's the big question. But if you ask me, I'll say yes, it's very possible. Because right now, we've been able to neutralize them in a way. And though they are still running, they are still looking for those opportunities. But I think once we are able to, I know it's going to blow.
Against Moses?
Against Moses, definitely. Against Moses, you
for
can
what?
see.
For what business?
For falling African best.
This is a pure Konaki
for a
Nigeria.
tackle on African best.
Eric Scout knows that something is wrong. This is not the way we've played in this competition. And the referee is not making it easy for the team.
Yeah, he's not really making it easy at all. We have to be sincere with ourselves. If as much as when we started this, you asked me about the officiating, I said I don't like to talk about referees.
But the first half was far better.
It started it towards the
end of the first half.
But the first 25 minutes was fair, and that was everybody saw it. But towards the end of the first half, from like 30 to downwards, it started showing all
and
these
it's been
things.
consistent even to this moment. Look
yes.
at that true pass. The Super Eagles managed it well this time. They shadowed it until Nwabali was the one picking it up, and it seems everyone is tired. Nobody is willing to run the pitch anymore.
They are just playing the last minutes, so they have to be very careful, and they all know that the worst that will happen is for us to go play extra time. So when we go for extra time, we'll bring the energy back. But right now, we have to be careful, because anybody or any team that concede at this time knows definitely is the final whistle and the game is over.
I hope it's not going to be Nigeria, because the ref will not even wait for 90 minutes. Just check his time and say, that's all. I'm good with this result. A chance for Morocco. Wabali. Good save. Bruno always on hand to clear the mess. Brahimi. Yes. Good block. Free kick, yellow card. We didn't give him.
I'm so sure he's not going to put I'm really sure of that. Wow.
Look at Shai.
That was a very massive meme.
Shai was deleted. Delete.
that was a huge 3 minutes has been added.
Okay.
3 minutes has been added. So let's see what the 3 minutes can bring for both teams. But like we said earlier, I know they are really very careful, and no team wants to concede at this time.
junction.
But any team that would probably concede, I think it should be the yellow and green team that should concede now.
You mean red and green?
Yes, sorry, red and green, I meant to say. The red and green that should concede and not the white and green. The white and green can score. It is well accepted.
Well, it means it's gone already in the added minutes. And this game is moving towards a goalless 90 minutes. And it's not one of the vintage performances we expect. Nigeria winning possession. Moses, Lookman, it's Lookman. Lookman locating Moses with a cross. Oh, Osimhen, can you turn and shoot?
Oh my God!
God.
How casual that could be from Osimhen.
Weak.
How casual he win
win the ball
possession back.
That's too weak from Osimhen. About his best time on the ball since the beginning of this game, and he couldn't have a good final touch on it. Well, Moses Simon. Another cross to no one in particular, but goalkeeper Yassine Bounou. He has not been tested in the second half.
No, he has not.
Just one shot on target all through this game.
It's Nwabali that has been called to action many times.
Better. 2 minutes gone. Don't waste any time here, this brand. Hey, God.
I think he's so confident of himself that.
We are still looking for a goal now. Why not start as quickly as possible? Akko Adams, the ball drops down deep in the half of the Moroccans. I hope that's not going to be yellow card for.
No, it's another African player. African player. So I think with what I've seen also, once you are a big star, big name, there's this level of being fair, sincere. I think that's what I've seen so far, because there was in the Senegal game there was a tackle from Mo Salah on Sadio Mane. So it was a tackle from behind, and truth be told, that should have been a yellow card, but the referee just overlooked.
Well, the game has started, and the referee allows it. What a massive block again from
Calvin Bassey.
Where will the Super Eagles be today, if not for Calvin Bassey and Nwabali as well as Bruno?
Yes.
Don't stop this game. Since you want to enjoy it. Let us see this to a logical conclusion.
Yes. Yes.
Now you can stop it.
And he has listened to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, no goal scored, and that's the first time Super Eagles will not win their game in regulation time in this game, and that run has come to an end. But they continue to chase glory. The extra time will come up after this. Two sides really give their best, exhausted I must say, and they have to rest a bit, then still push themselves to a compulsory 30 minutes if eventually there is nothing to separate these two sides. It will go into penalty shootout. So the Super Eagles are gathering. They are regular end of 90 minutes gathering, but this time they have to gather and wait. The game is not yet over, and let's see how the coach who are still be able to mix things up and find a way to win this match in full time. The last time we lost the match was through penalty shootout when we lost to DR Congo. Anything to scared is the memory coming back to eat the players psychologically.
I don't think so. They should be prepared for it. They are professionals, but I think we should or we anticipate a better extra time. Let's do more. Let's say we've given them or we've respected them enough for the normal duration of 90 minutes. So if we can have our own show in the next 30 minutes, I don't think it's bad, because we should be a team to fear. We should be a team to people. Any team that wants to face us should be worried about. But I must tell you, for us to have been able to hold them despite everything that has happened in the game, because I can't say Moroccans really
They are not better.
better than Nigerians, but with little help, or little support from the match, the center referee.
The center referee from Ghana, our brother.
I think that's actually slowed us down a bit, but we should put that aside. But focused, and the last 10 minutes of the second half proved that yes, we can do something if only we come all out. But I just want to say Eric Chell now should look at all departments. If you ask me in my own opinion, I think we need wingers that can dribble, that can hold on play, and with that, they are tired. So let's bring someone with fresh energy.
All right, we also need to go recharge the energy as we'll be going back to the streets to see if some of the predictions for this game come true. Will anyone predict 0-0 at full time? Let's see. I will be hitting the street now for a quicker break. When we come back, I'll be coming back straight to the second half of this game.
For them to have recommended you, Nigeria, Morocco, what can you say about that game? And it's going to happen on Wednesday.
It's going to be a tough match, though. We know that Morocco are strong team, but they are not stronger than Nigeria. Definitely, Nigeria will beat them 2-1.
2-1.
2-1.
So, who do you think is going to score in that particular game?
The spirit is high. I believe Osimhen will score, and I believe so much that Lookman will score as well.
So, can you predict the scoreline?
2-1. Nigeria 2.
So,
Morocco 1.
So, who do you think is going to score?
Nigeria. We have only one person.
Victor Osimhen.
Osimhen.
Good morning, sir. Can you predict the scoreline?
I don't know football.
Just predict Nigeria, Morocco.
Nigeria.
Scoreline. 2 points. That's 2-1.
Yes.
Or 2-0.
2-1.
2-1. So can you predict the scoreline, sir?
I can say 2-1.
2-1. The scorers.
Osimhen and our man Ademola Lookman. Both of them will score.
Fantastic. What can you say? At least we are in the semi-finals. We are now playing host nations. So do you think we stand a chance to get to the final?
Yeah.
Yes. So can you predict the scoreline?
Let's say 2-0.
2-0. Nigeria 2, Morocco 0.
Morocco 0.
So do you know any player that will score in that encounter?
Osimhen.
And Osimhen will score the 2 goals or other?
Maybe score one and any other person.
Any other person. So can you predict the scoreline
For the Morocco game,
Nigeria-Morocco game?
I think it's going to be a 2-1.
2-1 win. So who is going to score?
Victor, 2 goals.
Victor, 2 goals.
Yes, 2 goals.
Just predict a scoreline.
Nigeria will always win.
Nigeria will win.
Of course.
So what do you think the scoreline will be?
3-0 is fine.
3-0. And who is going to score?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
All right. Predict the scoreline, please.
You see, make I predict
Predict
for
the
you.
scoreline.
That we Nigeria with Morocco will give them 2-1.
2-1.
Nigeria 2, Morocco 1.
Morocco 1.
Yeah.
So who do you think is going to score?
Say for the
Yes.
this guy, Lookman will score this time around now.
Okay.
Lookman will score and Osimhen.
And Osimhen.
Yeah, there
Okay.
are two of them.
Okay, can you just make a prediction? Nigeria, Morocco. Who do you think is going to win?
Nigeria.
Can you predict the scoreline? Just the scoreline. You can't. So can you predict the scoreline?
Yeah, I can say the scoreline should be 2-1. Nigeria, people of Nigeria. Nigeria 2, Morocco 1.
So who are the scorers?
Of course, Osimhen is part of the scorers. Then Ademola. Yes, I believe these guys.
All right, the second half is gone, and we are starting with the extra time. 1 minute, 20 seconds gone already, still goalless, and Nigeria has considered another corner kick. It's a battle between Esrau and Oshai Samuel. Is had a really tough night playing against this Egyptian player on the left side of the attack, and Nigeria considered another corner kick. I think we have just 1 or 2 corner kicks. They should be having their number 7 corner kick tonight. Hakimi Achraf with the duties on that one. He's rallying his men to find better positions, but the center referee is trying to limit the marking area for the Super Eagles players. I don't know why he's stopping the kick there, but Victor Osimhen has always been the guy to not out corner kick since the beginning of this match, and has found his way into that deep zone of the defense line once again to help ensure that Nigeria keeps the clean sheet. Goal kick, Nigeria escaped from that one. Hakimi with a perfect cross in, a header on the far side from Aguero as the ball hits the outside of the pole for a goal kick to Nigeria. That's almost beating everyone. If that ball is not hitting the outside, it could have been inside into the net.
And if you look at the way they play their corner, it will always touch someone. It will always look like it's going in. So which means we have to be very careful.
Is there any way we can just avoid all these corner kicks? It's been coming dangerously against us.
Well, how to avert that or avoid it is what I don't really know. But once the pressure is still coming,
a chance for Nigeria. Oh, we've not been able to pin these passes together and just locate our final strikers.
And the referee waves play on. I thought that should be a foul on Frank Onyeka, but the referee actually ignores that and waves play on.
I think the guy is really looking confused now, the center referee.
Even if you look at the coach of the Moroccans, I really don't. Can you see? I think, well, he has passed, and
it's a foul.
It should be a foul.
It's a foul. There is no.
It should be a foul, but he waves play on, and we don't know.
and it's the Moroccans that are starting.
I don't know. The referee has not really helped. Trust me, but the way it's what I think is both teams are tired, and both teams are very, very careful. So Nigeria should just be able to control the game. We don't need to throw all men upward, and our defense line should at the same time be very careful. And that is why I get worried. Look at Semi Ajayi and Calvin Bassey going for the same ball. That should not happen. That should not happen.
Look at the referee. What is he stopping the game for? Nobody knows. And the Moroccans quickly started it.
I think he said...
Advantage, a chance! Wow!
It's a handball. It's a handball.
Barimi is really almost getting a goal from that angle. And the referee, I hope the referee will not kill the Super Eagles today.
Let's hope we can survive this. let's hope we can survive this. And I think what will really help us is if we can get a goal. That should help us. If we can get a goal, maybe that can help us. And but the way we are going, let's almost.
Our balls are not passing behind the Moroccan backline anymore. They've quickly clipped the Eagles' wings. And, well, maybe. Aqua Adams, every 50 ball is against Nigeria. For the first time, Masurai pushed the ball to corner kick, and Nigeria will be getting that corner kick. Naturally, this kind of situation is always against us.
Let's hope this first corner will be our goal.
If this can be the goal, I'll jubilate.
I really want to dance. I really want to dance for them. I really want to dance. I want them to. So
Ademola Lookman
probably can locate Victor Osimhen.
Yeah.
Or Semi Ajayi.
That's a low one. Too poor. From corner kick to throwing in favor of Nigeria. Aqua Adams. Nigeria wins another corner. Oh! It gives them a goal kick. Oh, it's
okay.
a goal kick. It's a goal kick.
It's a goal kick.
It's a goal kick. Aqua Adams legs touched the ball last.
So we have another substitution.
That's looking like Fisayo.
Yes, Fisayo, and who is going off? Aqua Adams.
Wow, maybe the coach
I
is
think
beginning to
prepare for the
look
penalty.
for penalties, kickers.
Just block the midfield. Put more power in the midfield,
And there may be a bit of more creativity.
yes.
And see,
But we all know why Bashir is coming in. Dele Bashir is coming in. It's because of his strength, ability to mark. So we need more power in the midfield. We need a fighter. We need someone that can actually, give them fresh energy. And I think that is why he's coming in. But Alex Iwobi has done everything possible. So he needs a support.
okay, and we have 3 midfielders back in this game. I think it's a bit balanced now. We just need to defend well. If you cannot score, they should not score us.
Yes, that's it. And I think we still need a creative
Because
player.
at this rate now, the Moroccans have taken over this game completely. We are no longer fighting. We are just playing to avoid them, to avoid mistakes or Morocco scoring us first.
They are always like that.
I just hope we can sustain this because they are not really creating chances against us. And we may just be waiting for a chance to hit them on the counter. I hope we can manage this and just find a way to win this game. Sometimes you win dirty, and this is looking like one of those days if the Super Eagles want to win this competition.
Yeah, exactly. The scoreline doesn't matter. One goal can do the magic and then can put us in the finals. So if that is what we need to do now, defend well and then get that goal.
Handball. Where's the referee? Sleep there. You're tired.
Get that goal. So I think if it goes to penalty, we might have a chance, but we can't.
This game reminds me of DR Congo, Nigeria. In the FIFA Cup. They are just waiting for that game to run out.
We lost via penalties. Yeah. And I think this is...
we are tired. That's my worry. It seems the players are not prepared for any
extra time.
Extension of this match beyond 90 minutes. And it's really showing. Yellow card should be given to this number 10.
Yes.
Is it only him on the pitch?
It's Brian Diaz, but nothing will be given. Nothing will be. So
you mean no card?
Are you telling me that they are so decent that none of them has been given?
No, this is a pure yellow card.
It is.
There is no. It has to go.
It is, no doubt. it is a pure yellow card.
Osimhen is telling me what be. The coach says stay on the pitch. I want to change my mind.
Is
Because he's a huge threat on the right.
and he's the highest goal scorer so far.
Yeah.
So he needs to score more goals so he can be rest assured of going home with the golden boot. Because the next person close to him is Osimhen and Mo Salah. So, and if Osimhen cannot score in this game, then he has a chance.
Okay, let's say another chance for Nigeria to hit that at them. It's a free kick. And if this is well delivered, we may just be singing
Osana. And then we sing our favorite song.
1, 2, joy is coming, will it come?
I think
poor delivery.
Ademola Lookman is tired as well. His legs cannot carry the ball. He needs to probably go rest.
Wow.
I hope we will not have Nwabali effect.
He almost caused something bad there. Anyway, the Super Eagles are stringing passes together now. They are coming out of their shell. Ajayi, Iwobi, long pass, straight to opponent. Iwobi receives his backward. Moses, Fisayo, they were all stopped. And our coach, for the first time, is not making all those rush of changes. Well, like when we play against Tanzania.
That was the first game, and I think he has been cautioned. So he's taking his time now. He's trying to be careful. He doesn't want to rush any decision, and that's why.
All right, and the first half is really going 1:02 minutes on the clock, and we'll be closing up the first half in the next 2-3 minutes. For the second half, hopefully the Super Eagles can just up this game, up the energy, and finally Oshai has been brought down again. Igimani should be getting yellow card for this. Look at the way he has nothing to do with that ball, but he ran out of the block to ensure he stopped Oshai Samuel. Then the referees never gives a yellow card for this.
And that is why they are really gaining more confidence, because they know that none of them has been yellow carded. So
and
anything goes. They can do anything. They can throw legs anywhere. They are so confident in throwing themselves to tackles because they know definitely.
The drop of Victor Osimhen. Ademola Lookman putting his leg.
Oh my God!
It's a big fight. Oh no, corner kick. And Osimhen has injured himself. Oh God. That's an audacious attempt at goal. Lookman almost shooting that for himself, but finds Fisayo behind him. Look at that lift. Joe. Putting everything he has. Maybe overstretching his laps. I hope he didn't tear any of the muscle there.
I think his ankle. The way he fell. But I hope it's fine.
It still should be corner kick. This should be corner kick. It seems it's a foul against Osimhen. God.
We don't chop Ghana jollof this
God, and Osimhen is injured in a way. So
you can see Eric Charlie is really angry.
Yeah, angry. Just as a corner kick and you turn it to a goal kick. God, what?
They don't feed us Ghana jollof.
What is this? Is it daylight or midnight robbery? Right there in front of everybody.
In front of everybody.
So you mean if we manage to score that goal, we'll pick a foul against Osimhen? For what? Hey.
It's unbelievable.
I'm short of words. Really.
It's really, really unbelievable.
Because from where? It's complete burnt Ghana jollof. We hope Nigeria can just find a way and just win this game.
I'm serious.
Because they are not getting any chance to our box. Assuming if they have gotten the chance to our box, this guy will have given them a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing anybody will do. The game will be over and we'll be saying, Look at him. He's just walking. He doesn't even know where to stand. He was just waiting for Morocco to just have an half chance to fall in our box.
I think Wobby is tired.
Everybody is tired. Even from the antics of this referee, everybody is tired.
You could see so much confidence on the Moroccans.
And then their striker should be on card as I'm speaking.
Mm-hmm.
That is it Tangmani or something?
Mm-hmm.
Guy that came for El Kabi.
El Kabi.
He has been pushing, rough tackling, and doing all whatnot, and the referee is just looking, no card whatsoever. Well, the first half have ended, and
the extra time still goalless.
They say goal is the beauty of football. Does this game has any beauty or whatsoever to you? We are goalless after 105 minutes.
One, I would say the center referee is not helping, but our boys are tired, and this is the first game ever we are playing that has stretched us. And like you said, it's a reminder of the game against Congo DR in the World Cup playoff. And that is to tell you that we are just managing the game. And if we are lucky enough, let's skill or escape the second 15 minutes of the extra time.
And then win the penalty.
And then win on penalties and move
so
to
that
the
it won't look like the same DR Congo package.
Exactly.
Where we are tired before the 120 minutes. But is there any way that we could have avoided this tiredness? How many subs have we put on board?
I think we have 3 now. We still have about 2 more.
Do we need them?
Yes, I think we need probably Iwobi to go off now. Iwobi has tried. He has done his best. And I'm not sure Iwobi is a penalty taker. So what you need to be focusing on now is look for that midfield. And then if you can bring someone on board so we can be able to stabilize that midfield. We just need to curtail them now. We just need to be able to, let me say this, manage them for the next 15 minutes. Because they've not really created any chances like that. We have been the one that has even tried to create those chances. So let's just manage them for this next 15 minutes and then probably push them off their limit and then go to penalties. And who knows, penalty is anybody's game. So and with the goalkeeper that we have, Stanley Uwabali, I can say you are sure of at least him saving 1 penalties or 2.
So the players are coming back for the second half now of the extra time, we must say. And will you prefer the team to go all out looking for that winning goal, or they should just find their way, sit back, enjoy the minimum 15 minutes, see if the goal comes, and if it doesn't, prepare their man for penalty shootouts?
I think we should maintain how we've been able to play the first 15 minutes of the extra time. Not that we are rushing, not that we are so eager, but we were able to do it slow and steady, and we created chances. We should not throw all our men upward. We should not be carried away, but we should be able to be calm, cool, and I believe those chances will come. Trust me. If we get, or if we see that chance, let's utilize it. But if we cannot, it is rather better. Sebi Ajayi, to stay safe.
And the referee is watching.
Oh my word. Oh my
word. That was
word.
a push on Sebi Ajayi, and the referee is watching.
He will blow this.
He will.
Okay,
It will. You will see what will happen at the end.
they would. So we should just manage ourselves, and if the goal is not coming, and we should not concede. I think that is what's mostly important now.
Then look at that cladding of bodies. Who is injured there?
I think it's Onyeka.
Okay. And how
Right.
do we restart?
No,
will
it's
restart.
Nigerians. Yes, Nigeria is restarting. Nigeria is restarting.
But the referee reaction was too slow there. Why is he reacting to? Maybe the players were injured or something. Yeah, and it stops our move going forward.
You can see tiredness on his face as well. It's like he
He
can't
has not done.
can't wait.
He has not run in this game. He has not done anything.
But he can't wait for this game to just
To end.
come to a conclusion.
So finally, Brahim Diaz is leaving for Akomach. I think really kind of relief for Bryce. For Bruno Yemashine.
Bruno has been good and has been excellent. So he has been able to silence Brahim Diaz.
Well, that's an effort from
Alex Iwobi.
Alex Iwobi.
Try to locate Dele Bashiru.
Trying to open up the game on the right, but it was a bit wayward and gone out of touch.
But you know, one funny thing, or what I really appreciate about Iwobi is that he, despite the Moroccans restricting him from operating, I think he was able to, create space for himself, and forced himself into play. So it was when he started playing. That was when Nigeria, were able to, launch attack, and we are able to do one or two passes, and then create those those chances.
Well, we should not be too forward anymore in this game because the Moroccans are no longer coming out, and they will just be waiting for that one pass and
For a counter attack.
Yeah, and I think that's the way they've been playing. They have more men at the back, not sleeping at all on it, while they will also want to launch. I believe we should be playing the same way. Then we have more men now chasing every channel, closing up every gaps between Nigeria and the next Moroccan player, and it's actually worked with this attempt forward, which has been blocked, repelled by the Nigerian midfielders. But the Moroccans are not relenting, still looking for a way to see. Then he decided to go for a long ball. I think that will be stopped. If it was Alex picks that one up, can Nigeria turn this up? Because they have more men outside for the first time in a long while, and Nigeria will be winning the ball off their leg. But we allow them to recover as quickly as possible. And there's no need going forward anymore. Just find your way. And that's what our players are doing. Bruno, Achraf, Lookman. Ooh.
Lookman is
It wasn't connecting.
Yeah.
If quick first touch, there's no need of passing this one backward. Just cut the onrushing striker, play short one, and turn it to attack once again.
I like the fact that Franco Eka was able to express himself this full time. It's a big statement and a sign of readiness that he has find his way.
This is what I'm saying. There's no need of the referee should protect our players. We should protect our players. Why?
What exactly is Bruno telling him?
Yeah.
I think that's the Yoruba language.
I didn't know, man. Let's see whether the referee will give the guy a free kick or the Morocco throwing. Yeah, it's finally. I think
free kick to Nigeria.
Our players are beginning to react very well now, and they are forcing the referee not to do otherwise.
Sure, but he has not really helped. But that's by the way. The Nigerian players should just be careful and stay alert. But I like the fact that Semi Ajayi has really managed his strength, and he chose not to go too deep. He was able to calm himself. But Calvin Bassey, good player.
Wow, since he picked that yellow card,
And
he
he
didn't
was,
relent
he,
at
he
all.
was able to manage himself.
Yeah, that's it. Still the referee. Will you help Nigeria from that place? Wow. I hope we can just play this game. Thank you. Good free kick one there to stand. This guy has been very, very terrible in his tackling.
He still has the energy. He's still young, fresh, and that is why I think he has been running up and down. But he needs to be cautioned.
Almost breaking legs. By now, he should be on a yellow card.
He needs to be cautioned. That's exactly what I'm saying. He needs to be
All right,
cautioned.
Calvin Bassey. And they have some courage to come out now. Good, well-tailored pass to Fusaro, but he's been displaced off the ball. Yassine Bounou, just 2 shots to him all day. Is rather on a holiday.
You can say that.
They are throwing it to Nigeria. I hope Osimhen will finish this game. Is now limping.
You can see the way they are throwing their legs. It's because they've not been cautioned.
I hope Osimhen will finish this game.
They can just go into a tackle without thinking twice, because they are so certain that nothing is coming.
Well, it's 1:12. That's roughly 8 minutes more.
8 minutes to go, probably plus additional time.
Osha, stay on your feet. The ball is off and throwing it to Morocco. Quickly taking. I just want us to keep it this way or we win this game. It should not be Morocco winning. And they are also now coming out. It's a game of soak the pressure and come out. The two sides have been having intermittent pressure soaking time and decided to go for energy releasing attempt at goal. But,
a goal here will definitely be a heartbreak.
Yeah.
So nobody wants that. So we should just manage the few minutes left.
Yeah, this reminds me of the last semi-final at Côte d'Ivoire, Nigeria and South Africa.
Yeah.
It was a tense one. 1-1 it ended. We thought we won the game, but it's an end-to-end post decision. Nigeria is trying to ask for a penalty in the box of South Africa. Then the referee says there was an infringement in our box, and they are going to play the penalty in our box, and that's how the game dragged into extra time. But we are in control of that game. The confidence is high on our ends, unlike what is happening here today.
We are playing host country, and every support is on them.
They win a free kick in
yes.
very, very dangerous area. I just pray we survive this.
It's a bit far.
Yeah, a bit far, almost 40 meters away from the goal line. But we need to defend this because they are also planning just to end this game anyhow by getting a goal, and they will try their chance in getting something from here.
Nice
delivery, but Nigeria defense line I was able to rise to the occasion. Another whip into the box. Good header from Calvin Bassey, averting danger, and handball.
That's supposed to be an offside.
Another handball. I think if I should be the referee, it's only handball against Morocco I've seen. But they are keeping possession, they are not relenting.
I really don't know why you are seeing handball everywhere.
Wow, Moses, good defensive work done. Shoot. Good one.
Hey, Ademola Lookman.
He almost set up the Moroccans there, but fortunately for Nigeria, the ball moved back to the legs of Super Eagles. And the Moroccans are really pressing out, but I think it's good for us. By the time we dance our area around there, they'll get tired, and we can also eat them like the way they are eating us. But there's no need of playing the ball backwards to Wabili, you are
We,
just stopping.
you can see
the
it's
attack.
more or less like we've concluded on going straight for a penalties.
And our players are not even getting into positions where they can
We are
get
not
this
ready.
ball.
We
They
are
are
not
all
ready.
hiding behind players up front.
We are not ready
And
to
then
receive.
walking and waiting.
No one is ready to receive any ball.
You can
You
see
can
the
see
effect of that.
Osimhen is
Lost
just
ball to Osimhen and quickly he loses it. And we have to start chasing this game again. Good one from Oshai Samuel. I like the way he's charging on that guy's aura for aura now. The referee did stop play in that one. And Morocco taking over possession. A chance for Nigeria to steal this. Let's see if you can make something from here. Ademola Lookman. 1, 2, 3 players in front of him. Moses Simon, can you lift it to the head of Osimhen? That was a bit too low. Take your time. Take your time. Okay. We are now giving it to them back to back. Wow. I like this belief from the Super Eagles. Good balling, Moses. We can get something from here.
Definitely.
I think they are tired.
Of course.
They are tired.
They've also played 120
Yeah,
minutes.
they are tired.
They are humans.
They are more or less like if the masquerade is running after you, enjoy it because as you are getting tired, the masquerade is also getting tired. I think the Super Eagles are beginning to bring Osimhen have to go out now for Paul Onashu. I think Onashu is a good penalty taker. Otherwise, this sub is highly unnecessary. Otherwise, we may rule it. So I pray Onashu is a good penalty taker. So Simon, another player is also leaving the pitch. That's
I think it's Bruno.
Bruno.
He's
or
actually
getting
asking
instruction.
for water
Okay.
just to refresh himself.
Yeah. So Paul Onashu is being introduced on the 117 minutes mark. And Morocco is also removing Sabri. They are bringing Ben Seguir. It's really a tactical warfare now. And the coaches are looking at who can convert their own penalty shootout. And they look at Osayi Samuel trying to smile his way with that long ball in. This might just be it.
That's Frank
let's
Oyeka.
see whether we can jubilate. Hey. Wow. Bounou has been on a massive holiday in this game. They can afford to play this game without their goalkeeper.
No, that's not possible. They would have considered about it doesn't matter.
It has nothing to do with this game. No ball has
All
come
you
to
need
him.
to do is just to play one long ball.
But it won't get to him because nothing has gotten to him.
Yes, it's possible. I agree, but that doesn't mean
He
they
should not
can
be
be
there.
they can be so confident. You can see we have only one shot on
And since
target.
first half. And
Yes,
they had 4.
They had 4.
And all saved by Frank Nwabali.
Nwabali.
I want to believe Nwabali will be willing to save penalty kicks. He has this knack for saving penalty kicks. Just stay on him. There's no need. Stay on him. And that's what he did. 118 minutes going to 19. Everybody should mark their man. No, don't even keep offside rule here. A ball from Morocco deep into our half. A cross. A header.
Semi Ajayi.
Ajayi. Nwabali with a very great save on the line. Any movement away from that place will be a free goal. And he nearly moved. Then he saw the ball. He waved back to pick that one. Easy cash. Twice he did it.
Good save from him.
Yeah.
I think if we win, he's my own man of the match.
On the side of the Nigerian.
On the side of the Nigeria.
Because,
if we win.
Well, we made 5 good saves.
So he proved himself.
And I don't see anything
Anybody that even
anything spectacular from the other
from
side
that team,
as well.
even both Moroccan player.
Yeah.
Nobody. It was the real,
I think they've removed Kevin Bassey. Another player has come on board.
No, Calvin is still there, I guess.
I saw someone
1 minute
moving away out of the pitch from that side, and the player also finding his way in. But let's confirm that.
That's Calvin. Calvin is
okay.
still there.
Calvin is still in. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
it's Franco
It's
Yeka
Frank
going
that
off now.
is going out for Samuel Chukwueze.
He has really tried.
I hope Samuel Chukwueze can score penalty kick. 1 minute of added time, 120 has been played. The moment we are waiting for is there. Nigerian supporters can no longer sing. Everybody is just waiting
Everybody on their
for
toes
the
now.
shootout. And the Moroccans are silent already, I must tell you. And on their feet for the final whistle in this game. The two best sides have really competed in this game. We've seen tactical warfare, very balanced. If you ask me, no one was able to outdo one another. And I think the Super Eagles have really showed why they've been having a great run. They play against an African side that is yet to lose a game in the last 31 attempts in front of their mammoth crowd at the stadium. I think this is a game of character for the Super Eagles, but they needed that extra edge at this point in time. More character for them to go through.
For me, we've come to the end of the game and we are moving straight to penalty. But kudos to the Super Eagles, no doubt, considering the fact that they were able to put up a good fight and a good show. Playing against a decent side like Morocco, playing in front of the France 90,000 capacity filled stadium, it's something that we should all be excited of. Yes, we might see it as it's one-sided game, but we still gave good account of ourselves. We are able to hold them, and we should not forget that this is a team that has really been consistent. This is a team that qualified for the semi-finals of the World Cup. This is a team that also beat Portugal. We know how strong Portugal are. That is to tell you that there are no pushovers. And this is a team that they have used the same coach for a very long time. They've maintained the same players for a long time. We know how long Bounou has been with this team, how Hakimi, maybe Brahim Diaz just came. So that is to tell you that we have really done well, if you ask me, considering the fact that we are a team that really didn't really do well during the World Cup qualifier. We are a team that has really, we've done a lot of experiments. We are a team that has been coached by 3 different coaches before we are able to bring on Eric Chell. And that is what Eric Chell has been saying, that this Nations Cup has really been the Nations Cup where he has been able to understand the boys. They've been able to gel. And we should not forget that this same team we are talking about is the same team that has new players. So it's a team that comprises of rough patches, rough journey, but they were able to put their hearts together. They were able to stand their ground, and they were able to push the Moroccans to penalty shootout. So I must tell you, whatever happens after this, I think the boys have done well. Because penalties, you never can say who is going to win because it's anybody's game. But above all, they are really, really done well. And the old Nigerians are really proud of them.
Yeah, penalty is actually a game of luck and sometimes a game of guts. You have to be skillful as well. But most importantly, it is one of those means of separating a side that failed to get the needed result at full time and extra time sometimes. And that has been a situation here. So a winner has to emerge, and it has to come through the lotteries of penalty shootouts. Nigeria qualified for the last final via penalty shootout, beating South Africa in that encounter. Wabali saved 2 penalties on that night, and this is another night for him to make. The Giants will be counting on him to make big saves to ensure that the boys, the Atlas Lions of Morocco, are eliminated. They are saying this is a golden generation, and anything short of a victory is highly under achievement for them. I hope the Super Eagles can just inflict that pain on them tonight as we wait for the shootout to start. Lali, is this the time where you need prayers? If they say players will not play football, but at this point, do penalty takers need prayers? I see a lot of gestures from guys that play, some of them the cross signs, some of them touching the grass and all manners of different rituals before they take their kick. What do you really need at this junction to convert yours or for the goalkeeper to save one or two?
You've gotten to a stage whereby I don't think even prayers can change so much when it comes to penalty, because according to what many have been saying, God of soccer, if truly maybe God of soccer exists, I think Nigeria should have won the World Cup because we do a lot of prayers, we do everything. But I think we need precision now. There are penalty takers, there are specialists. So all you need to do is go there, pick your spot, and then hope that any of the opponents can miss his own or your goalkeeper can save a penalty. So the way it is now, we all know Stanley Nwabali to be a penalty saver. So we should hope that maybe he will save one or two, and then the Nigerian players, let's hope that they will score all their penalties. But I'm just scared with these tired legs. I don't know who we are going to see to play this penalty, but I think Moses Simon should play based on the players that are on the field. Moses Simon, maybe Semi Ajayi, maybe Calvin Bassey, and I don't know of Alex Iwobi. But I think what we need to do now is, at this stage now, is anybody's game. We should just bring the best and any player that is really ready to take a penalty.
All right, the Moroccans will be taking a penalty shootout first. And then Nwabali is our first player on duty. I don't know who's going for us firstly, but the Moroccans has thrown out their number 24 face-to-face with Stanley Nwabali in goal. He's a penalty specialist saver in a way. We saw how we picked two of DR Congo's penalty shootouts, and Bobo, like his middle name is, should be able to do some great stuff yes tonight. Nigerians are really counting on him, and the referee is telling the two goalkeepers about the rules of having the line on the
stay on the line.
Stay on the line until after the ball is kicked. At least one of your legs should be.
We are beginning to see lasers on Stanley Nwabali.
All right. Moments of individual brilliance.
It's a moment of individual brilliance.
Yeah.
And don't forget this stage last edition too against South Africa.
He goes. First ball finds his way to the back of the net, and Yano of Morocco opened the length finally in this match.
And that was a goal for Morocco.
Yeah, Morocco won, Nigeria 0.
Nwabali sent the wrong way. he was sent an errand he will never. Okay.
So Paul Onashu is coming out first.
Definitely, he must have been a good penalty taker.
Yeah, to be able to replace Victor Osimhen at that late end. You can see the noise on him from the Moroccans. I believe Onashu will not be found
Put
in
us
the wrong
into
side of
pressure.
history. A lot of Nigerians
don't give us more pressure.
Have their hands in their mouth. There he goes. Fantastic. He delivered it. And it's 1-1. 1-1. What a way to start. Relief, I must say.
That was, he sent the keeper an errand he will not deliver.
And you can feel the South African supporter there really ailing that goal. And they are supporting Nigeria. All right, my friend, very physical number 7.
I know he's going to physically take this penalty.
And he's going to physically shoot it over the bar.
He has so much energy.
Yeah.
He really has so much energy.
Wow.
So let's see what he wants
Stanley
to do.
has started his shenanigans. And this man is playing with all the annoyance. I hope he will shoot this over the bar annoyingly. And there he goes.
Save!
What
a miss!
Bam!
What a save!
Oh,
His hand actually
he saw
touched it.
And like,
What
it's the
a
ball.
save!
I must put
He will always prove himself.
Wow. Now a chance for Nigeria to take the lead. They cannot swallow it. It's too bitter. Look at the fans. Wow. Let's wait.
Who is next?
Our best.
Samuel
leg to just come
Chukwueze.
on. Chukwueze, I hope you are not going to mess this up for us. Onashu came from the bench to score. Wow.
Let's hope. I'm shaking right now.
I can't watch this. And there he goes. Was it same one? Easy cash.
What is
Useless
this Samuel
kick.
Chukwueze?
Useless. He was too confident. Look at him. Look at his mannerism to that ball. No element of seriousness around him. Let's focus. Look, God.
What is that?
This is not a kick.
What is that?
Look at Sisi Alagbo on the screen. He cannot believe what has happened to her. No, we just missed an opportunity there. So we have to start all over again. It's 1-1.
Nigeria missed one, Morocco missed one.
Yeah, as a warning, if your head is not good for tension-soaking moment like this, you can stop watching, please. Because Nwabali have a chance to save again. Wow, the Moroccans buried it. Ben Seguir make it 2-1. And as the pressure is now on us to equalize it, go ahead again. So bad. By now, they should be chasing this game. And I was saying it, our best shooter should just come and take this. Assuming that the next kick is our final kick, that must be scored for us to win. That's how it's done when your opponent loses. You change the order. Why bring Chukwueze just to come and play penalty and he misses? That means something is wrong even on the training ground.
Well, I don't know.
Another sub for this kick.
Dele Bashiru.
God, I beg you. And my confidence is.
I was so. I don't know.
Because it was too like a Jessica, man. Just take your time and find a way to score it. At that point, there is nothing should stop you. 1, 2, 3, Fisayo, 2-2. But why can't Fisayo take that second penalty shootout?
Well, they know what they planned, so let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. They know what they planned. Maybe that's why.
That's pressure deflated, and let's wait and see whether.
I'm beginning to see. Okay, I guess if you look at it, they've all been playing that penalty on the same side. That is the right side of the goalkeeper, right from Paul Onuachu. Maybe it's a strategy.
Well,
I don't know, because the way he played it to the right side and too casual, thinking the goalkeeper would have flight to the
but
other
my
side.
body is just too casual. The ball was too slow. The goalkeeper saw it. A chance! Nwabali is displaced again. And the captain delivered. That's Hakimi for you. It's now 3-2. Nigeria has played 2. We scored 2. We played 3, we scored 2. They played 4, they scored 3. We are going for our number 4. And
Who is playing?
Who is going for us? I can see the player racing, jogging the ball.
Seemed like Bruno.
Bruno has been subbed off. Okay, sorry.
I'm seeing number 13.
Number? Yeah, that's Bruno.
That's Bruno.
God.
That's Bruno. We don't know how good he is actually. So, but
I hope he's
let's
good
hope.
enough to score this one.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
I hope he's good enough. The guy will go right.
What?
Guy will go right, and he misses.
What?
But it's off his line already.
How did he save that?
The ball didn't just go in. He didn't save it.
No, he put his hand.
I think he has to replay this.
See. Why did you play to where he actually... See, look at.
The guy has moved.
The guy has moved.
Saw the ball coming.
And you saw the ball coming. Why? when he has already moved.
And we are behind for the first time on our way out of this competition. If this guy could just score this,
That's the end.
that will be the end.
They've
A
won.
big moment for Stanley Wabale to keep Nigeria in this game. And there
And that is
goes the end of the road for the Super Eagles. And the jinx remain. The cause of not winning against a host country stays with us.
And
in
not
the
also
knockout
qualifying
stage.
for the finals back to back.
And the whole of Morocco is jubilated. Nigeria 2, Morocco 4. That's the story here tonight as Nigeria has just been knocked out. So it's going to be Senegal against Morocco. Two sides that have won the competition once each. They are going for their second. The host country won it in 1976 as a host, and they are looking to repeat the same feat in 2026. What a massive 50-year wait for them to get this moment of getting another second. This is golden generation. They are looking forward to make it count. Otherwise, it might just be a wasted generation of footballers for Morocco.
I'm not happy right now. I'm not really happy right now. But there's nothing we can do. But above all, we said, no matter what happens in the penalty shootout, kudos to them. We are proud of them all. They gave a good fight. They did what they could do. But moving forward is how can we build on this? Because this squad is actually a very young squad, new guys that I think what Morocco have done, Nigeria can also do the same. And I think the third place, this is a real opportunity which I know they will not want to joke with, because Egypt is also a good side, and that is what I don't like. We seems to have been facing not Africans, right from the group stage. You know, we started with Tunisia, then all the way to Algeria, Morocco. Now is another North African in the top place.
We've been winning these golden bros.
You understand? So it has always been golden bros indeed. So, but I think it's a good time to test the new players, and let's see.
Well, the rebuilding continues.
That's what I'm saying.
With the top place.
Let's see and what we can get out of it.
Because I don't even think that these first team players will be willing and having that willing mind to go and play in the top place.
That's what I'm saying. So it's another time. Probably we can see at least Ebenezer Kinsomiro, you know, because it will be on a sad note if he goes to the Nations Cup and he can't even taste any action. And I think of all the invited players, he's the only player that is yet to take
Mohamed
action.
didn't play as well.
And Mohamed. So
and Bassey Amas.
That's the goalkeeper. So
Okay.
let's see. But I know since Calvin will not be playing, probably it's another good time to see Ugo. So let's see how you can blend this guy. But is a disappointment for our own Victor Osimhen. You know, this is the second time is missing out on a trophy. I think third one, because I remember it was there in 2019 that we lost the semi-finals to Algeria. So he has been missing out since that time. So this is the third one. And the next edition in 2 years' time, you know, is really growing. Probably, let's see, by that time, he will be 28 thereabout. So which is to tell you that he's not getting young anymore. He needs to win Nations Cup by now. He needs to win it, and that is what he's been waiting for. Because if you ask me, I think that's the only sure thing or only sure trophy he can win right now. Because where he is, can we see him winning Champions League? Can we see him winning any European football competition? Not to talk of winning the World Cup. So if you cannot win the African Cup of Nations, then as a player, it means you should not be happy, or you should be disappointed. So it's a painful one. It's a painful exit. But shoulders high, and we look forward onto the next. Eric Chell, if you are lucky to stay, I think you still have a lot of work to do. You still need a lot of work to do with this team tactically, and you need to believe your players more anytime you have given that chance. But let's hope they retain you, because it is guaranteed now. No World Cup for Nigeria, no Nations Cup as a consolation for the whole of Nigeria. But we go back to the drawing board, if there is any existing drawing board, and then let's see what we can correct.
All right. On that very, very sad commentary note, we have to find courage back to our respective house. It's not easy. The players are feeling it. I can see them soberly waving the fans, and Nigerians are not happy as well. They gave it their best shots, and there's nothing anyone could do at this junction. Achraf is actually
He's
crying.
really crying, yeah.
And,
yeah.
He's been consoled here by Saidu Sanusi. It's not a really, really the taste is more than sour. After all the efforts, it ended against the host through penalty shootouts, and the part of the work probably for the coaches to fine-tune the penalty takers in his trainings, and always prepare for days like this, and he has to be sure of his picks, because Samuel Chukwueze never looked serious going for that kick, because that's our first advantage of winning it, and we tossed the advantage away. Then the Moroccans have theirs, and they took it. All right, the final place will play between Senegal and Morocco on Sunday by 9 p.m.
9 p.m., yes.
On Saturday, the top place, Egypt and Nigeria by 5 p.m., I guess, but we can confirm the time on Saturday. That's the end of the road for Super Eagles. Toye, your parting shot, we've come to another sad end at the Nations Cup, and signaling the end of this watch along for tonight. I don't know whether I will be back here for the third place.
Well, we have to. We need to support them till the last. So we'll try and come out for the third place, and let's see how everything goes out. But finally, I just want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you for at least the Super Eagles. My takeaway from this Nations Cup is that beautiful moment against Algeria. I must tell you, they gave us a good show. They gave us good football. So we were open and anticipating another good show against the Moroccans. But we were humbled, and we are almost there. Those are the things that always hit you, when you see it coming and you just lost it. So, and even if you are to lose, not on that note whereby we have the chance from Samuel Chukwueze and Bruno, but it's not a time for us to shift blame. But AFCON 2025 has become an history, and Nigeria will not be playing in the finals. We will go and fight again for the golden bronze, and if we win that should be our eighth bronze in the Nations Cup. So that's a tough one. I wish those bronze can be converted to gold medal, so it would have been nice. So let's go back, let's prepare, let's go and prepare for Pamoja. Pamoja is in 2 years' time, and so anywhere they take us, and let's hope. But I will only advise the NFF that it will rather be good if we start now, because every time we have always been saying we go back to the drawing board. You have the quality now, you have young players now. So if you keep them together, you let them grow together, and I think we could have a good show. We should stop this almost there syndrome, almost winning it syndrome, and at least let's do what is right, and let's get it done.
All right, next up is the Women Africa Cup of Nations that will be coming up in March. We hope to be here to also take you through as well. But one more game day. The Super Eagles will be back on Saturday, and we should be here. Thanks everyone for watching, and thanks for all of your good comments and commentaries about this watch along. And also, don't forget to subscribe to Sport Flames. Don't forget to share the link. Don't forget to also drop your comment if you have one or two for us to deal with, and I will be really glad that you did. Thanks to the backroom staff, the lightmen, the cameras, and the guys on the console. Thanks to Toye as well. I remain Olushola Adebayo. Ultimately, thanks to you because you are the MVP for keeping it with us tight, ensuring that we come with our best A game because we know you are there watching the AFCON along with us. Thank you. It's time to go. Enjoy your night. Have a great night. You're out of